Yo, this is Senior G, telling you to tap in on Sundays to the Philosophy Show. Live at 12:30 p.m. Central Standard Time on Soldierbyblood.com. Home of underground entertainment and the voice of the movement.
Well, we've sure got big-ass problems.
Yup. Can you believe these big-ass prices?
Doesn't bother me. I got a big-ass secret.
What's your big-ass secret?
Every time I fill up, I add this little gas pill, and I get big-ass savings.
You get big-ass savings just from
using that little pill. Even with that big-ass truck, even with that big-ass truck. And when I help other people get big-ass savings, I make big-ass money. So you get big-ass money.
Helping people get big-ass savings with that little gas pill.
You got a big-ass tank?
Honey, do I have a big-ass tank?
Oh, yep, you do. You definitely have a big-ass tank.
Yeah, I do.
Look, this is what I got paid last week.
Wow, that is big-ass money.
We're planning a vacation with our big-ass savings and that big-ass money.
We could use some big-ass savings.
And some big-ass money.
Referred to y'all as this shit. Worked a gig once or twice. Got hit by that forklift. Left me crippled for life with a pill habit kid. Still thanking the Lord. Could have been a pot to piss. With no window. With no window. Pan rapper, trapper, cab driver, committed. Serious as fuck. Eons from Blake Pippin.
Sauce and the Fly Brutus. Stack Brothers presents. Yeah! Habanero, double barrel, popping like tea kettles. High as the neighbor, leave these niggas at sea level. Brutus touched them up, clean them up when the dust settle. Grill on chill when he reach for the ice bezel. Sauce get them tossed, laid on top of the heat. We ride fleets in these streets, niggas playing for keeps. We bring beats to the beats, making niggas retreat.
Referred to y'all as this shit. Worked a gig once or twice. Got hit by that forklift. Left me crippled for life with a pill habit kid. Still thanking the Lord. Could have been a pot to piss. With no window. With no window. Pan rapper, trapper, cab driver, committed. Serious as fuck. Eons from Blake Pippin. Sean was the homie. Football WKU. Tez and Skinny heard the flow and they already knew. West Bowling Green, let me see my hood debut. What? Nigga, if you pop one, I pop two. When you on, they can tell. Yeah, they can tell. When you on, they can tell. When you on, they can tell. Was the bouncer that low? Or you simply what's up? Look at it how you wanna look at it. If at all sometime. Sorry, son of a bitch, just Charles the man. Scars on flesh is proof. Every day ain't sunny. Would be, could be. Never made honey. Talking shop at my shop. Burning pot at my spot. Praying for lost souls. And they shot at the top. Strong-handed bartender. Weak men under arrest. Standing there in hell. Can't live nor deal with themselves. Can't preach to a choir. Won't thief to acquire. Looking like a ball of certainty. Silhouette of fire. When you want, they can tell. 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 They can tell. When you want, they can tell. When your haters done hated, the suckers done suckered. Fuck 'em. Let's get back to hustling. The haters done hated, the suckers done suckered. Fuck 'em. Let's get back to hustling. The haters done hated, the suckers done suckered. Fuck 'em. Let's get back to hustling. The haters done hated, the suckers done suckered. Fuck 'em. Let's get back to hustling. When you own, they can tell. I ain't never seen a tiger and he had to tell me.
Real rap. That sweet spot. 20 past 4. Roll up.
Yeah. Oh, where we at? Where we at?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see how we sound. Think we good. Go ahead and get your
Check. 1, 2.
Check. I hope y'all motherfuckers here, baby.
Yeah.
Hey, it is 2 p.m. here in the Lou. Welcome to the
Philosophy
Show
with the council.
Yes, sir.
We back, baby.
Super back, man. Oh yeah, y'all gonna hear some feedback because I gotta hear this shit. I think we good.
Yeah.
I can hear us on the motherfucking line, man. I hope y'all ready to open up your minds and ready to talk philosophies. We are the council.
The council.
And I'm Tweezy the Don.
And I'm your man, Daddy Rich. We in here, baby.
Yeah. First off, brother, man, how was your weekend?
Your wonderful, man. We had big ass barbecue, as my sister called it yesterday, with a 90s theme. Had the fat chains on, the bucket hat with the flip. We's kicking it, man.
I ain't want to play the field one.
Yeah.
So, damn, why wasn't I invited, man?
Damn, bro.
Hey, next one, I want to be a part of it.
Bet that, bro. You fam bam.
I need to be.
Yeah. We was kicking it, you know what I'm saying? My pops came and we got him out the house.
Oh, shit.
He enjoyed himself, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Probably still asleep right now. But he kicked it, man. We had a family affair, man. It was fun, man.
Good. I like to hear that, man.
But the invite will go out to you the next whatevers.
Please. I like barbecue, man.
Yeah.
I like barbecue, brother. My weekend, man, I've been catching up on a lot of rest, bro. The week before last, I started Instacourting after work, after my regular job.
Okay.
So I think that kind of caught up with me. So this weekend, man, I've been doing work, but I've been fucking getting some rest.
On and off.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
I was feeling it. Like I was
Self-care.
really feeling it. So it's been a cool weekend, man. I want to talk about the WWDS 5, man.
We with the shit's 5 fever,
man.
Which means it was 4 before that.
Yes, sir.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
this one, man, it's kind of closed the chapter for Tweezy the Don, man. I hope it closed the chapter for a few other folks.
Oh,
you know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
Hearing this local underground here in St. Louis, man, it's kind of, how can I say it? You gotta ignore and move. You gotta ignore certain shit. You gotta ignore certain people. You have to ignore certain cliques. You know what I'm saying? You just have to do that, man. And my thing is, we with the shits, I did this for a reason. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was gonna be good marketing for, you know, the STL versus, which it was. But I also thought that it was a chance for, you know, people who claim they not against us, you know, to come and do a show with us and collab. I mean, show their skills.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
And, you know, the ones who did the most woofing didn't show up.
Did not show up.
Yeah, and it was real. You know, I knew they wasn't going to show up. I'm going to just be real with you.
Me too.
I just knew they wasn't. But people like the Jada Realist, man, and some others, you know, I get that you have to go through your own trials and tribulations, but I'm at the time in my life where I'm learning if you are around good people, you can believe what they're saying. You can kind of avoid certain shit.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can avoid a lot of the turmoil, because for me, I've been through certain situations where I thought somebody was whatever, you thought they was about that, and really you just waste your time and efforts giving them your energy.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And it kind of make you look foolish. It makes you look foolish because you fell for it. They never was gonna come. They just want to see you act a stupid, dumbass, donkey-ass fool.
Yeah.
And then you start looking like you out of. Well, I don't know if you be out of character because I don't know who you are. But as far as for me, I don't want to look like I'm out of character. You're not gonna take me out of my character to do what? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This for certain people, like, because I don't even like saying they name because it's so fucking. I know that they just want you to say their name. They want you to, so they can. It gives them some type of high or something.
Yeah.
Kind of gay to me.
Yeah.
Kind of gay to me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm saying gay in like a punk way, not LGBTQ shit. It's just you seem kind of soft to me. Anytime you need a rise from another person or another guy, at least, you know, this ain't basketball, football. Now, if it's about you getting in this ring and we doing verses, I get that.
Yeah.
But if it's not about that and it's just about some personal rise for yourself on some Facebook, social media shit, it's kind of...
It's lame, man.
Yeah.
It's lame.
It's lame. It's stupid. Let's make some money together. I get a rise off of that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Elevation. I get a real elevation.
Yeah.
I get a rise off of that. All that yapping and all that other shit. Because, look, I can look at it like this. Let's say I was Jada Realist, and I was the headliner of the We With The Shits 5. When it was time for you to perform, what was your crowd? I could be looking at it like that. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where was your crowd? You did a lot of talking. Where was your supporters? A lot of people performed and left that day who I thought was family, who I thought, you know, I did a lot of promotion for this. We did a lot of promotion for this. Some people did they set and left. I look at that. I might not complain about it. I done seen it before. Yes, I have. But I peeped that. And those things you keep in your mind when you do shows that you pay for out your own pockets.
Sound about
And
right.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So don't get out of character for these lames. They're not coming to help you. They're not. They don't really want to collab with you. They don't. And it ain't, and you can think about if they scared or none. I don't even care about that. They're not going to do it. Period. Just be real with yourself. Start being real with yourself, y'all. All this lame shit that's going on, if you are a part of it, you like it. You love it. You want it. That's how I look at it. Because they're not coming to pay you no money. They're not. How long we been fucking with each other?
Man.
As far as getting back into the game, this part.
At least the last 5?
I'm thinking at least 4 to 5.
Because that was my 7th STL versus battle. So yeah.
How many of anybody that you know if you know if I've actually talked to you about them, how many of these guys ever came to what we've done?
I ain't seen them.
Okay. Now, let's talk about people that you know that we was fucking with, actually did events with, and we were going to their shit. Once they switched up, have they been coming?
I ain't seen them.
You ain't seen them.
I ain't seen them.
You know what I'm saying?
Crickets.
This is what happens in this game. This is nothing new. You know what I'm saying? If you going to, and we're going to get into more of it when we talk about our section our subject for today, entitlement of these United States. But my thing is, as far as this game, and I'm talking about from experience, if you're not in the groups that's already cut out their market and know what they doing already. I'm talking about if you get into this game and you trying to carve out your own shit. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you trying to fit in with everybody, what I'm saying don't have nothing to do with how you get down. You know what I'm saying? But if you come in here trying to stand on business, carve your own culture out of here, you don't want to follow the culture they got going on here, this is what you're going to have to go through. You're not, if you're going to get help from any of these people, you got to suck ass. You got to be P. Diddy on these motherfuckers.
Yeah.
You got to be on some lame shit. You got to be on some little boy shit to me. And that's not me. That's not me. That's not my character. So I can't really try to deal with those type of situations. I don't like it. It's not in the business that we in now. We already gonna have a lot of bullshit. So I'm not finna just see bullshit and keep accepting it. Dumb bullshit.
Bullshit to bullshit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, people can look at us and be, man, they just rappers, they just artists, they just this. And you know what? You can look at it like that, but behind all of what we're doing, we got businesses behind it. We have people in other states behind it. We have a machine behind it, regardless of whatever people think. We do. So that's why I feel so passionate about the moral part of it and what you really doing this shit for.
What are you doing this for?
Yeah. And this strictly about the underground game. You know what I'm saying? In other life type shit, boy, I can't wait till it's just that. And it's coming soon.
On the horizon.
On the horizon. I'm getting tired of the shit. I'm getting tired of it. But with that being said, brother, you got anything to add to that, Daddy Rich?
Man, I had the most fun I probably had at a show at We With the Shits 5, man. It was a lot of laughing. It was a lot of camaraderie. One of my favorite parts was when they was versing each other and in the last did the songs together. I thought that was dope.
I think that was Lil BG and
Lil Mondrian. Lil Mondrian.
Yeah.
That was dope, man.
He is one of my favorite artists that I don't listen to on a regular, but when I do, when he come around, I love his style, I love his presence, I love how he do his music. It's all good.
And shout out to Cairo and Gutter.
Oh man,
what a battle!
That was the best. I thought the best battle was gonna be Rena and City Girl, but Gutter Goon and
Cairo.
Yeah, they took the cake. I fuck with them.
That made a night for me right there, man. That was awesome.
I love that. Me personally, I feel like Gutter won. That's just me though. I definitely can get why people pick Cairo Kid. I'm not saying that he shouldn't have won. I'm just saying I like how Gutter energy was. Like every song,
his approach was crazy, man. He had a strategy, man, and you could tell. And Cairo just unsung hero, Cairo. You know what I'm saying? He gonna always come with some jams.
Definitely a top tier artist. Both of them was top tier artists, man.
Yeah.
I loved it. Loved it.
Me too, man. Me too.
And my thing is, the way they did their verses, I like that. That was raw. So I commend y'all.
They understood the assignment.
They was with it. I thought, in a way, if you followed them, like I knew he was gonna show up, but it's kind of like, because he got out the chat, Gutter got out the chat, and Cairo was like, yeah, somebody. I'm like, but I was watching them on my, like, off the chat. Like, he was promoting it off the chat.
Yep.
And I was like, yeah, he coming, he just doing him.
Yeah.
He just, this how as long as he promoting it, and I can see that.
Yeah, don't sleep on Gutter Goon, man.
Bro,
or Cairo, man. They gave a show.
Yeah.
To the point where I was so in tune to the battle that I missed getting a chance to order me some food.
Oh, damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
I always go to BB's to get me some grub.
Man.
I missed it because I ain't want to miss nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I was real in tune to that one, man. That was dope.
Yeah.
Shout out to them brothers, man. Keep that going.
For real. Y'all might got a headline show coming for the next version.
Man.
But the City Girl and Rena.
That was dope.
That was a dope one.
Yeah.
Rena, I can say this, but yeah, Rena was nervous, bro.
Man.
That ain't her lane. But
she did her thing, bro.
Yeah, she pulled it off.
I was like, oh, this is good. You know what I'm saying? Man, it was a lot of those type of battles that you didn't want to move. You know what I'm saying? I know I was waiting on in a mission just to go to the restroom, bro.
Man.
That I was so in tune with it, man. It was just high energy, man, and everybody just did their thing. But yeah, that Rena and City Girl, man. Yeah. If you a lady out there in this underground, man, watch out for them too.
Yeah. And they are beautiful women that don't have to show off their body.
Exactly, man. It was just classy, man. This is just high class for them too, man.
Yeah, so definitely shout out to the queens. It was one I wanted to see that didn't happen. Shout out to Ray Lay Down the Truth. People be, I don't even finna go there, but I wanted to see that.
Yeah.
But shout out to Ray Lay Down the Truth. Me and Daddy Rich had a battle.
Man, that was hey, when Tweezy say we with the shits, I am convinced we are with the shits, because you caught me so off guard. I was like, oh, look, I said, hey man, Tweezy cheating. Had them hits, bro. Like, man, I I haven't, besides the Cairo and the Gutter Goon, you picked a perfect lineup, dog. Like, I don't know how you did it, but that adds more to your genius level of how you orchestrate these verses, man. Man, people, man, I'm gonna say it and I'm gonna say it again, man. People sleeping on you, bro, and they need to stop for whatever the personal reasons is. That ain't got nothing to do with business. When it come to this, man, you at a high level, man, with this, man. Just the orchestration of it, and man, everything was on point that night, man. And you doing multiple jobs.
Right.
You DJing too.
Gotta make it.
Man, it was on, bro. I really enjoyed that we with the Shits 5. If you missed it, man, you missed one. You know, so when you hear these come up, man, get your tickets and get your trash ass there. You know, because you missing something that may spark something in you. You know what I'm saying? And the biggest point is that it was bonds being built.
It was.
Like Gutter Goon and Cairo had to battle, and then towards the end put whatever aside. And these are blood relatives.
Blood from both sides of the motherfucker.
You know what I'm saying?
One from Illinois, one from Missouri, one staying in Arkansas.
And my guy who stepped up to battle Jay the Realest, man.
John Bodman.
By the end of his set, I bought a ticket to his next show.
All day.
You know what I'm saying? Support. You know what I'm saying, man? It was, man, but hey, Jay the Realest, brother.
And when is it? When is this show? You know,
I got the ticket at home. I'm gonna text it to you.
I might have to pop out of there.
Yeah, it's in Alden.
I know. Alden too.
Man, Jay the Realest, bro. I sometimes I'm be a loss for words, and I don't know what to say, man. You always at the top of your game, brother, and I always enjoy your set.
Yes, sir.
Man, I can say honestly, I'm a Jay the Realest fan. You know, you always, man, you a top tier artist, man. Just keep doing that, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. And I went back and looked at it, man, and I could tell. I can read energy, man. I just can. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you can go back and start looking at shit. And I can just tell that, you know, and I'm just being honest right now. Just real honest and transparent. When Jay the Realest performed, you know, the people who needed to be there was there, but a lot of people left. And I think that was very disrespectful.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So let's stay in tune with that next time, man. And even if that happens, though, we still gotta have that energy. You know what I'm saying? Have that energy as if it wasn't there.
Yeah.
And then show the respect to everybody else. Not saying Jay the Realest didn't do that. I just know, you know, if you can look back and trip off of it, you can. I can sense certain energy.
Yeah.
And that's it. I didn't perform. I done did a headline show and perform last where ain't nobody there. I don't, you know, I try not to make that happen for the headliner. I try to put them in the middle now. You know what I'm saying? But regardless, somebody gonna have to have that slot.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I'd rather it be me, if anything, because I don't really give a fuck like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I got other shit that I'm doing that the crowd that was there was all my crowd, regardless.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm cool with the N crowd. You know what I'm saying? The END crowd, not the IN crowd.
Yeah.
But next time, man, if we gonna have some people who we gonna versus, I'm gonna say, I can't say all the people who challenged Jay the Realest. I don't even gotta say y'all name, but y'all bums for not showing up. Rams bitch, I'm gonna say his name out loud because I don't like certain people like this. First of all, your energy to me is low. because every time I talk to you, it's like you kind of like thinking I'm trying to come at you with something when I'm trying to help you. That's number one. Number two, you know, I block you. If I block you, I just block you. That means I don't want to see nothing about you or none of that. I block you. But that don't mean you can't get on the show or no shit like that if you come through James, which he did.
Mm-hmm.
So you come through James, you got James in my ear trying to get you or somebody to versus you, and I'm telling James, I'll be real with you. I'm telling James, dude, I'm not finna move for this dude. He can just show up and get a battle. It's an open versus.
It was open.
Yeah, you can just, if you really want a battle, just show up.
Yeah.
And you will get one. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I was at James, and then, you know, James like, well, I don't want them to think that we, and I'm like, I don't give a fuck I personally don't give a fuck what y'all think. Seriously. I only care about what my people thinks, and they're going to show up. You get what I'm saying? I don't care about what you think. But I do care about what James thinks. So I got you an opponent, put you on the motherfucking flyer, promoted you, and you didn't show up. That's why I don't fuck with people like that. You get what I'm saying? Those are the reasons. You know? And I don't care about your excuse. You just want to be on another show of mine. Period. I don't really care. That's just it. So if y'all heard me out there, don't fucking call me about nobody that I don't fuck with or I got blocked. I'm good.
Sounds about right, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Heavy and Izzy.
Bro.
I can't leave that one out. That was dope too.
Yeah, Heavy.
Hey, shout out to Heavy, man.
Yeah,
and Izzy, man, my brother's keeper.
Oh
man, I'm a Izzy fan too, man. You know, but Heavy, I'm really catching on to Heavy. I've seen him a few times, but this time that we with the Shit's Fire, Heavy did his thing. And so did Izzy. Yeah. But, man, shout out to them brothers, man. That was dope.
Overtime, too, Izzy. I'm hearing you, bro.
Yeah.
Got some
hits, some sleeper
bro.
Burners.
Man, so that was a matchup that surprised me.
Yeah. And that ended up being a great matchup, man.
Yeah, shout out to them for sure. I'm trying to think, are we missing anybody?
I'm trying to think, too.
I know we got John Bodman and Jada Realist. We got me and you. We got City Girl and Rena Phoenix. We got 314 Gutter Goon.
Yep, Cairo.
BG.
And Lamondron.
They started it off.
Yeah.
That was it.
I think that was it.
So, yeah, man, shout out to the judges.
Hey, man, hit a man Yates, man. Hey, loves that brother energy, man.
We gotta get him on the show, too.
Yeah, man, because, man, good people, man. That's a good dude, man, and that was my first time meeting him. Okay. But I just like that energy that he brought in that room, man. Yeah. So shout out to Hit a Man Yates, right?
Yeah, Hit a Man Yates. He took it very seriously, and I appreciate it. And that's why we don't know. My thing is, I don't know the judges until people get there, because I'm gonna pick somebody out the crowd. You know what I'm saying? As for a judge, unless it's something, because the last time we did it with fucking you and come on, what's his name? In the verses where we had Kenan was here, and who you go against that day?
Ghost
314. My bad. Ghost 314. So I didn't want to do no more judging like that, because you can cater to the judges if you know who the judges are.
Yeah.
I don't want, the edges is going. I understand people be wanting edges, but I want an edge too. As far as how these shows go, I don't want nobody being able to manipulate the judges or anything like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
you want to call down the middle.
Yeah, I want. Yeah, or whatever. Because sometimes I might pick somebody who will have a bias, but I don't know it.
Yeah, yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm gonna pick some people that's in the crowd that's not gonna perform. If I see them, you know, I might pick somebody. You know, you can only pick from who you have. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's like a good way to catch people too, because you ain't gonna know who gonna win.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like I can pick somebody from out of town who don't know nobody.
Yeah, Yuck Up and Wife did a great job too, man. Shout out to her.
Yeah, and that's my thing. I be wanting some ladies to have some outlooks on it too.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Because she's not even into the underground like that, but you know she got people that do underground music.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, all right, she know what she looking for, and she
Mm-hmm.
they
She
both
did
did a
gr-
damn
Yeah,
good
man,
job,
that was
bro.
a great group of judges right there.
Man,
Might be my favorite group of judges
yeah.
that
And they
I've
gave
seen
thorough.
at the battles. Oh yeah,
They
the explanations and all that, man. It was like, wow,
Yeah.
okay,
And it was some hard choices.
man. There was some people in that verses that made it hard to judge, and I was like, man, I'm thankful that ain't my job too. You know what I'm saying? Cause man,
Right.
they was going, man.
But yeah, that was a tough one, bro. So, shout out to BB Sports Bar and Grill for letting us come through and act a damn fool. Hey, we did our thing. It was a good night. Everybody was happy. So, I'm good, man. Chapter, move on, get money.
Yeah.
Live our life, man. It's time for us to go ahead and start shooting for this kingdom that we all really want, we dream about, and make the proper moves to make that happen, man. So, last show, man, we discussed the plan for real. That was a good show, too, man.
Yeah, bro.
Hey, make sure if y'all want to see that, go back and check it out. Subscribe to Philosophy Show on Facebook and Soldier by Blood Television on YouTube. Y'all know we on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and you better know we on that Village Global Network
VGN.
all day, man. So thank y'all for all the support from Dubai to Australia, Europe,
Yeah, shout out to y'all, man.
Belleville, Collinsville,
Yeah.
Bowling Green, Atlanta.
Yeah.
Shit, we popping.
Yeah.
So today we are discussing entitlement. Woo, man.
Ooh, man. Yeah, drop the bomb.
Yeah, buddy. What up, Jay the Realist?
What up, Jay? Headliner.
All day. Yes, sir. Okay, we got my peoples on here. Hey, so I've been on this earth for 45 years, right? So we've been on this earth 45 years, man. I done went, how can I say it? So 10, 11, I'm trying to think about when I was like 10, 11. I just know when I grew up, my parents was the boss. Regardless. Like my mom, you know, I ain't gonna go into all the certain shit, but I knew parents / grown-ups were the boss. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I knew, like, if I asked for something, I knew that it wasn't just given to me. I knew that my mama or my daddy, I knew my parents, whoever was in the household, paid bills. I knew this. I can kind of say I knew the value of money, because when I asked for money, I had either got an explanation on why I didn't get it, or I had to go do something to get it. So, only entitlement I felt like I had at the age of 10 was like, or 10, 11 was like being able to stay up, you know what I'm saying, on the weekends type shit, not on the weekdays, go outside or whatever the case may be, those type of things. I didn't think I was entitled to Jordans. I didn't think I was entitled to the best clothes. I didn't think I was entitled to being able to do whatever I wanted to do. I just didn't. I didn't have that. All right, let's double that age. 20. 20, I was in my own apartment. I was wanting to get money. I was wanting to have a family. You know what I'm saying? That was my mental. I'm trying to think. I think I did. I went to Hursto for a semester. I went to Forest Park. I was on that level. So I didn't think I was entitled to, how can I say it? What, you can help me out, man, 'cause I'm trying to think, like, at 20s, what do these, like, I didn't think I was entitled to go back to my auntie house or my daddy house and can stay there for free. I didn't think I was entitled to, like, working a job for 6 months and having 10 years of income. You get what I'm saying? I didn't have those type of entitlements. I didn't think like that. So now that I'm at 45 years old and I'm looking back at other people and straight tripping off how they feel they can just come into somebody's business and not pay and think that that's cool. Like, I'll just give an example. If I throw a show and my friends want to come in for free, why do you think you entitled to come into somebody who you don't think they paid for the venue or paid for whatever? What my thing, and I don't even think like that. If I'm walking into somebody's shit, I never walked into a store and grabbed something unless I was stealing. You get what I'm saying? Unless I was stealing, I never walked in somewhere and never thought I picked up a piece of candy and like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna walk out of here for free. I never thought that in my life. So what I'm learning is, I'm gonna take it a little further too, man. Let me take it all the way to the president, to the government type shit. Okay? Now I know you don't have kids, so I'm gonna ask a dude this. I'm gonna ask, you know, if you online, I see some people online. Answer this question, please. I just want to know. As a male, I've never got child support given to me. You know what I'm saying? As a male, I've never received Section A or anything like that. I've always had to pay for where I stayed. Now I did get food stamps though. Did get food stamps. You know what I'm saying? So I can't say I never got food stamps. I did get that, and I did get help with assistance with daycare. I did get those. So I can't sit there and say that, but I did that minimum. It wasn't for years. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm seeing is, in my 45 years, man, even going to the government, a lot of people feel like they are entitled to things that you need to actually work to get. That's what I'm seeing, and it's sickening to a point when if you don't get it, you fall for it too, as a person. As a person, you like, yeah, they do owe us this. Shut the fuck up, bro. Listen. For me to have this building open and do what I have to do, you know what I have to do? I have to pay mortgage. I have to pay utilities. If the furnace go out, you know what I'm gonna have to do? Either get it fixed or take what happens when I don't get it fixed. That's work.
That's real.
That's what it is. If the cable go off right now, the internet go off right now, you know what I'm saying? I got to deal with that. That what comes with the business. What am I entitled to? to pay the bills?
Mm.
What am I entitled to?
Nothing. Remember how our parents used to say, don't nobody owe you nothing.
Bro,
and that's real.
That dude. So,
don't nobody owe you nothing.
So I'm seeing this all across America, even with the voting shit. Like with the people who tripping off of Trump and riding with Trump. It's like, what do y'all think y'all entitled to? And my thing is, for all of us too, we peep this now. What are we really entitled to in this life? What are we really entitled to in this life? Not this government. I get, we're living here. This is a experiment of living, to be honest with you. Mm. It is. We can complain about it, or you can live with it, but when I can see bums living good, you don't got shit to say to me.
Mm.
Sorry. If I see bums living good, and I'm talking about they want to live like that, it's not too much you can say to me and complain about. What are you entitled to?
Mike.
I'm just asking. Like, this is a word that's it's a word that's only meant for people like us. What are dogs? What is a dog entitled to? What is a bird? What are we really entitled to, fam?
Man,
that's what I'm trying to figure out.
Nothing, bro.
Dude, nothing.
It's nothing.
We are blessed.
Mm-hmm. They say don't work, don't eat.
If you want it, if you want some fruit, unless it's already been, naturally going through its thing, but even with that, if you take from that, you're going to have to replace that. It might be gone. You're going to have to wait or something. Something going to happen. If you take that, you're either going to have to wait or you're going to have to replace that. It's not entitled.
Yeah, no.
You got to work. You got to do what you have to do.
Mm.
Really. If you don't want to do what you have to do, then you have to be in that lane where you can't complain.
You can't. And it's like, why do people feel they entitled to certain stuff?
I think it's
bruh, I was on the elevator at work. And when people who play this certain position at work comes to replenish their stock of electronics, we take it down with them, load their car up. But as soon as I get on the elevator, this certain person, not gonna use their name, says, "Hey man, what y'all down here doing?" I already know where she headed. So I said, "What you mean?" "Oh, such and such about the summer, they didn't send all, my kids' stuff back." And I'm like, "Well, no, we sent back what was picked up at the end of last year. So if it's something missing, maybe those particular students didn't return their stuff. We're not just holding on to it."
Right.
Oh, and then they want more work. Then she went further. Then they want more work, but they ain't willing to give more money. And I thought about the whole situation in the process, and I said, your stuff is delivered to you at the beginning of the year and picked up for you and from you at the end of the year. Besides, you're not already earning the money you're getting. This I know. When your stuff comes down and we have to do certain things that we shouldn't have to do to it, you didn't do what you were supposed to do. Therefore, you didn't earn the money that you're currently getting. But you're asking for more money because why? This person feels entitled to it.
Right.
But ain't even earning the money you're currently getting.
That's what I'm saying.
I was like, you sound crazy. If I had my way, I would probably take some of the money that you're currently getting back.
Right.
And pay you for the job you actually do. And if that's nothing, you shouldn't get nothing.
Real talk.
Because how are you going through the whole year and then they get down here and then we got to do what you failed to do? But you want more money. And it comes back to that person felt entitled. And I'm like, wow. So this topic in this conversation about entitlement, it does exist. But it shouldn't. But it does exist. You know, so that's the reality of it, as you always say. Man, it was crazy. I was looking at this person like,
when they own that, bro, look. So I don't think I said, but man, so I own a fourplex. I had, you know, I owned it since probably 2018, 19. The best customers I have as of now, what people always talking about, white people and shit, was a white person. You know what I'm saying? Didn't have to ask for the money. Shit was already on time, blah, blah, blah. The two worst, it was two, because I had to evict both of these motherfuckers. One was a single, she was a black woman who was taking care of her grandson with the daughter and all that type of shit. So she was one, and then she went to the vet. I used to always, like, I had seen her. Like, I never really, like, I did talk to her a few times, but it was more passing up, and then she went to the vet. So, you know, we really didn't conversate, but we knew each other. You know what I'm saying? So that was one, and then it was a couple. And these motherfuckers, after the COVID shit, just felt like they could just stay in my shit for free. No, and was trying to play me like a fucked up the apartments and everything. Like, not I give props to the single female. She didn't fuck up the apartment. You know what I'm saying? But she did try to stay as long as she could. You know what I'm saying? But the other motherfuckers, like, fucked my shit up. Fucked it. I'm talking about fucked it up. You get what I'm saying? So that's that part. Like, when I went to court, I was disgusted with my peoples. That's why I had to, I always haven't not been that type of person, probably once I got a little older. But now, you know what I'm saying, it reconfirms why I don't just think about, like, our people is just all good. They're not. You know what I'm saying? People who look like us, they're not all good. And going into that courtroom, let me know how and I'm talking about queens, people that I would look at and think, like, just look at them and not know them, like, this queen. These are, this two married people. You thinking they can take, man, they thinking they entitled to stay somewhere for free, and they always shitting on the person who got it. You shitting on the owner because he got it, and he telling you or she telling you that you can't do this, or you need to, you get behind on rent, now the building looks shitty, and you get what I'm saying? Like, I'm straight listening to these, and I'm listening to the judge. The judge just like, hey, because you're stupid if you're complaining about the living spaces because they want you to leave. Just leave. Every time I heard these people complain, and the judge is saying the same thing I'm thinking in my mind, they complaining, well, they this. Okay, she wants you to leave. She don't want the money, so won't you just leave? Well, you feel like you can just stay there for you complaining about staying here when you know you're lying for real. You just don't want to pay them. You're
trying to figure out a reason not to pay.
So slow. So, man, I swear, and I was in the crowds of these people before this, listening to how they shit on landlords, thinking landlords are just these slumlords, and they're not. They just people like me who get in a building, who want to make some money, and y'all not paying y'all fucking rent. That's what that is. And y'all coming up with these excuses about slumlords. Nah, you broke and you don't want to pay your rent, and you feel entitled to that. I peeped it. Like, I'm in the courtroom, bro. I'm disgusted. Now, it's a few white folks in there doing the same thing, of course. but it was a lot more black people on, and everyone got up there and was doing that same shuffle all day, and they were doing black landlords like that, Asian landlords like that, and then you got landlords in there trying to help the people too. So, because when I first did my eviction, I tried to work it out, because they'll tell you in the beginning of court, we have mediators, so you don't have to go through this. If y'all can work something out together, and it'll be still court bounded, you know what I'm saying? But if you can do that, you can do that, and blah, blah, blah. But if you want to go to court, stay here. So the first time I did, I went on ahead and did the mediator, because that's just how I am. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to try everything before I go there. So I tried that. They did the same. It was a 3-month trial, pretty much, a 3-month situation. They was slipping the second month. When we was about to go to court, they went on ahead and got it. But as soon as I said dismiss it, they went right back to not paying. You get what I'm saying? And these are the people right now that we are around. And you have to understand that. You got to you can't, it's not a bad thing to know what you're around. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't, what if I wasn't blessed by the Most High, that I would have been bankrupt. And I'm talking about, they owe me like $5,000. 10 grand between both of them and the fuck up of the apartments. So you get what I'm saying? You was staying on my dime for a minute, but I feel entitled that, I didn't feel no entitlement. I felt like I had to go to court, get them out of there, and get somebody in there that's gonna pay rent. That think about paying rent for real. Not finna stand in your shit. They crackheads, they heroin heads. They not finna pay their rent, man. You know what I'm saying? Now, if they got somebody who gonna pay their rent for them, but they not thinking about paying no rent. I peeped it. Even a woman who probably ain't making that much money, they'll stop paying their rent. They will, because listen, this is what they can do. They can stop paying their rent. It's going to take at least 3 months before you get their ass out of there. What they going to be doing for their 3 months, if they smart? Saving up their money to move out.
If they smart, yeah.
That's what they do. So I get why landlords vet their tenants. Y'all motherfuckers don't, even in this rap game, you can see motherfuckers don't want to pay shit. It's a lot of those.
Yeah.
While everybody talking shit about the government, half you motherfuckers just ain't doing shit. You're not putting in the work. It's still work need to be put in.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
You're not getting shit for free. You're not. They're not gonna give it to you, bro.
No.
And if you are trying to get stuff for free, don't talk to me. Don't talk to me, because I don't think I've got anything for free except experience and lessons learned.
That's it. That's it.
Jeez.
So you entitled to learn this lesson,
bro. So, man, so it's crazy we talking about this right now, but this is I think this is the real issue. And people talk about young people. No, it's all of us. All of us. This is not just young people, man.
This ain't just started.
No. This is all of us from each span. So, and there's different levels to it, but I'm sticking to the point of where we at on the ground, trying to grow and get with like-minded people. If you feel you entitled to walk into any of your people's shit for free, you're not the right people to be around. Seriously. Right. For me, I'm gonna say that. All right. So I got some questions, man. I got some questions to ask. I see we got Cash Raw on the line. What's up, Cash?
What up, Cash?
And let me make sure. Hey, if I don't know if we gonna have LC Raz on her. Well, we at 3 o'clock. Oh yeah, we doing good.
You rolling,
right.
baby.
We're gonna get into some politics later. But Daddy Rich, man, what's the difference between what we deserve and what we should work for?
What we should work for is everything we want.
Yes. Yeah.
Versus what we deserve. Let me put a slight twist on what we deserve.
Talk to it.
Some of us better be happy we don't get what we deserve. And I'm really saying from a spiritual point of view.
Talk to him, bro. Talk
Could
to
you
him.
imagine what we would be if we got from our Heavenly Father what we deserved?
Man.
From some of the thought processes that some of us have? All these guys who backdooring friends and killing and murdering and...
Man.
So what do we deserve after those potential acts? So we better be glad we ain't got what we deserve. But we better work hard for what we want.
Yeah, real talk.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Nobody finna knock on your door, and I'm talking to artists, and say, hey, man, you want this meal? Man, I did the research for you, and you want this meal. It don't happen like that, man.
For real.
So, man, they still say hard work still pay off, man. So work for what you want, man. But be thankful you don't get what you deserve most of the time. Because we probably be in a fucked up situation if we got what we deserve.
Man, I'm a listen.
How many times you thought about giving somebody what they deserved? You know what I'm saying?
For real.
I'm glad I ain't get what I deserved. You know what I'm saying? Because who knows in somebody else's mind
What you deserve.
what DR deserved. You know what I'm saying? So,
Real talk.
yeah, man, work hard for what you want. But be thankful you didn't get what you deserve.
For real. So when we think of deserve, we think about the whole everything.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Some people feel they deserve certain things because of what? Like, what makes you deserve anything? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm thinking, like, I don't know if it's just where I'm at right now, but I'm just feeling like, you know, like even with myself, like I if you in this relationship, and we'll just talk about if you and your girl in a relationship, and you know you talking to her about what you deserve, what the fuck you mean by that? Like, oh, I deserve this. I deserve. Like, really? Don't you think you need to? If you deserve it, then you should already have it.
You should already have it. That's real talk, Tweez.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
buddy.
if that's what you deserve, you should already, have it. And then that's not deserving it. That's you got it. Now you have to be grateful that you have it. And then what do you do with that? You work to keep it.
Work to keep it.
You work
That's
to keep
it. That's the game plan, man. You know, but it's motherfuckers who think on the lines of entitlement that I deserve $1 million. We probably all do. But the reality of it, you're gonna have to work to get that.
And you're gonna work to have
if
to
somebody
keep it.
gave you $1 million,
Man,
you better be careful.
for real.
Cause there's some strings attached.
And it is.
You wind up in a Diddy situation.
Some of them motherfuckers like
You know
that
what I'm saying?
Diddy
But yeah,
situation.
you know.
I straight peep that.
But in that side, they will earn that too. I'm saying.
You suck.
Oh man, this is too much fun. This the philosophy with the council. Y'all better check in, man.
You hear me? Real talk, man. Let me see what we got on these comments. Jada Realist called them big bums. He said we still had a great night. It was lit.
Yeah.
You know, it's all love, fam. You already know. We here to spit game, man, and keep our people's mind clear. Because there's a lot of shit that go on, man, that we don't really talk about, that I don't be hearing on podcasts. I hear all that other shit about the man and all that shit. Listen, I get that. You know, listen, I want to say this. Fortunately, I was raised by my father and women. Not necessarily my mother, but I did have some strong women by my side. You know what I'm saying? I had some fucked up females, women about, around that was dealing with my daddy too. You know, so I got a good round feel of women in my life, as far as my life. And then of course I got 4 baby mamas, so and I got what, 5 daughters? No, 4 daughters. 4 daughters. So young, and so I got a lot of female influence in me. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes, the generation now, I kind of believe women probably have raised a lot more men than men being in their sons or whatever life. I think the way these motherfuckers kind of make it seems is like that. And then me growing up, I kind of seen both. I saw 2 family parents. I saw when some people called it was a single mama, they still had help from the daddy and whoever they was with. So that's not, to me, that's not single. You're not a single mom if you got help by your man or the daddy still in the life helping too. That's not the same as a mama that's straight doing it by herself, the daddy in jail, that type of shit or something like that. So if people keep saying that, a lot of men were raised by women, of course you're gonna have dudes that's may have more women tendencies. May. Not in a bad way, but it's just a be that. So if you have that, you I get where they got all these, well, you gotta be a man and this and that. I get that, but I feel like if you already that, you shouldn't need to be told what a man is. For me. Shouldn't nobody. You should know what a man is if you it ain't like you never seen one, right?
True.
I'm just saying, like, I don't need Charleston White to tell me how I should feel about a woman coming to me about something. I don't need you to tell me that, bro. You don't, to me, you sound, I get what you're saying, but you kind of sound primitive, bro. You sound primitive. If you are a man, if you who you are, you should get the respect from who you gonna get that respect from. If this woman don't show you that respect, then don't go somewhere else.
Ain't the end all.
It's nothing. I don't care if this, it's just, man, some of these gimmicks with all these people following what these dudes or acting like they the gold to who you are. I don't see it. I'm not there. I'm not there, brother.
Yeah, because you don't need that particular validation.
Yes.
Those people who following that probably need that validation. We don't understand why. Because, hey, if you wake up the next day, that means life kept going.
Kept going.
And now you got an opportunity to make those choices that cement your, I guess, manhood or whatever.
Whatever you want, you're looking for, bro.
Yeah.
Because, even with the women, like, I don't be tripping off women bashing men because ever since I was young, that's what's been going on. Not on a bad thing, but that's just what, these women talk shit, boy. I done been there to where, that's just, Okay, that's what they do. But what are you doing while they talking that shit? Is it true what they saying? You know, if it ain't true, then you know they ain't talking to you, and you just continue to move like you need to move. You know what I'm saying? That's just for some reason I've never fell into that because I've been around it so much, and some of these women, you know, just like men, they hurt, dog. You know what I'm saying? Or they just saying what they heard and repeating it and don't know nothing about none of it. You know what I'm saying? But it sounds so good. You know how when we was young, the little kids repeating what the mama and them saying, and it sounded so hard to us because they talking grown pretty much. Yeah. When you used to cuss and all this shit, that was something you just was attuned. You want to be like your daddy, so you saying shit to your daddy say, making other people laugh, and they doing. So that's what our people like. We're at 45, people still doing that, not knowing that that's what they're doing. And I, you know, and it's like, man, listen, that shit too old now, man.
That shit is primitive, as you say.
It's primitive. It's 2024, bro. Are you new age bumbinas and bums? Is that what this is? That's what, you know, because you got bums. Like, man, with that, what about people? Sin was talking to me about a straight, because he do security. So he be downtown, and you know it's bum city down there, right? And he was like, he was doing this little patrol, and the bum dude was in a little cut somewhere asleep, and he woke up and was like, hey, man, you making me nervous. He fucking up my sleep. He like, you know, he just talking to him because I guess he knew him too. Not knew him, but he a familiar bum around them parts. So dude, he was listening to him on the phone, talking to somebody, like about to meet up with them, and he telling her to bring his jacket and it's gonna be cold out here and shit like that, and just having a normal, I call it bum conversation with how he finna get down today. You get what I'm saying? So you got bums who got friends like us doing shit that we doing, and all they doing is coming through leeching. All they doing the bum shit. They just coming in, don't want to pay. Come in, they spend money on what they want to spend money on if they got it. You know what I'm saying? But they don't want to. They bumming off of you, just like bumming off a cigarette. You get what I'm saying? So these entitled things, like they feel it's just a new age of bumbinas. That's what I'm gonna say about that. You have to look out for bums that don't want to pay their way, but they want to be around you, and then they try to be so cool with you to where it's more of a friendship than
trying
a
to
business.
throw you off the trail.
There you go.
It's a hustle.
It's a hustle, bro.
It's blunt talk.
It's a blunt talk hustle. Watch out for it, cause I be peeping it. Y'all got me fucked up, but it's all good too, cause you know, we all don't deserve shit. Okay, this is a question, man, that I had, and I want some people. What's he say?
Chime in with us.
Cash Ross say, yep, God bless the child. They got their own. That was one of my favorite bars from Mama May had Rock. What was
Rock,
that?
the TV show,
the
Rock.
TV show, boy, I used to love it. That verse stuck out to me.
Yeah.
God bless the child who has his own man. It's just something that just, I'm starting to think, man, it gotta be in you, man. It gotta be in you,
It gotta be in you, bro.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Cause that, it was in me. It was in me, man. I can't do it. I need that. I need to be self, what they call it?
Sustaining and motivated.
Self-sustaining. Self-sustaining. I think just me going through what I went through as a child, I just felt, I think that's what molded me to be like that. And I like it. I love it.
Man, it was almost divine. You know, that survival type instinct. I just wonder why most cases people didn't say, okay, man, so when I got here, it was rough. So I don't want to continue rough for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
I need to get up and do something about it.
Yes, sir.
And I'm not referring to that bullshit, pull yourself up by your bootstraps.
Right.
But in a way, yeah. Like,
Yeah.
are you just gonna, like when we speak about generational wealth, if you came here poor, you don't want to finish the rest of this out, you know what I'm saying, either there or lower. You know what I'm saying? So it's got to be something in you to do something about that. Like, okay, if my parents have a certain level of education, I want to achieve a little more. And then hopefully my kids say, okay, well, my mom and dad here, I want to achieve a little more. And, you know, keep on the elevation. I don't understand, like, waddling in filth. Like you don't want nothing?
I think they want something. They just want it to be given.
Given.
Yeah.
Entitlement.
Entitled, bro. Yeah.
I'm entitled to have somebody do it for me. I don't want to put the hard work in.
I like the hard work.
Man, that shows you your fiber and character.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because I think like this. It's gonna go to the next question. Are we so-called black folks owe reparation? So I thought about once, when I researched the history of the Reconstruction after the Civil War, they actually did turn some of those plantations over to black folks, the slaves. They did. Of course, the shit got all flipped back again. But when they did that, do you know what the slaves had to do? They had to work. They had to do that shit that they've been doing more, and then be even smarter, because now you got to work with your very enemy that you know what I'm saying?
That's real.
So you got to be, you know what I'm saying? So I always knew that ain't nothing finna. Even once they did that, they had to work. What are you asking for? Like I believe, and I want to ask you this question: do you believe that some of the slaves wanted to stay slaves? Like seriously, stay slaves?
I can believe some of them did, because the amount of work that had to be done to subsidize some of the stuff that maybe master was providing, like shelter,
food.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Now you got to provide all that for yourself. And if all you known since you was a child was the struggle, per se, what does the other that look like when you free? Like, and you ain't never experienced freedom.
Right.
But you got to do something to subsidize what was being provided for you. If anything was, now you have to provide that for yourself.
Right.
So I can see some of them wanting to be. I'm not saying they wanted to be.
Right.
I could see some of them wanting to stay.
Yeah,
and they're
right.
like, man, we getting
have to do everything.
Like,
you have to deal with this. Like, but hey, just like it's to me, those are just like the bombs.
Mm-hmm.
You know, my thing is, I can't say, I'm not saying a bum is lower or better than me mentally or none of that, because I'm gonna tell you like this, I think it's smart. If that's you, bro, and you can handle that, dude, if I could be a bum and work, do you understand what I'm saying? That's what type of shit I be on. Like, if I had to be a bum, I would bum it and acclimate to being that bum, and then I go to work. Because now I don't have to have a house. Now I don't have to have a car.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Ain't no lights and gas.
I don't need none of that shit now. So all I got to do is wake up, get clean, and shit, work a bullshit job and get rich.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
So that's 100% coming back.
100%. Period. So, except you know they're gonna get you on taxes, but you know it is what it is. But that's how I would think about. That's why I say I don't think they. I don't look at it like that. I think they're smart if that's what you want to do. Like that's smart and that's hard, bro. I couldn't do it. I mean, I ain't gonna say I couldn't do it. I wouldn't want to do it.
Yeah.
I say that. I can't say I couldn't do it though. That'll be a lie. But I wouldn't want to do it.
Yeah. You said, what are the other options?
Bro, for real.
Cause that one,
nah. And like I said, I ain't got nothing against nobody to do it because I do think if that's what you doing and that's your mental, it's a smart, get it. But I couldn't. That's too much for me.
They say get it how you live.
Get it how you live. You know what I'm saying? Because the thing is about, to me, if for people like us, the way to generational wealth or wealth is to live under your means of living. You can't live over what you're making. You have to save. You have to live by a minimum. You know what I'm saying? And then that's how you gonna really get it. That's why I say I got 3 years here. You know what I'm saying? I know this is the risk for me right now. You know what I'm saying? And I know that. You know what I'm saying? So, but after that risk is over with, it's flip money.
You say usher and reward.
It's usher and rewards, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But do you think we owe? I kind of know what you're gonna. I kind of think I know what you're gonna say, but do you think we owe reparations as far as black people, as far as
being like offsprings of slaves? We're definitely owed something, cause people then built empires off of that toil. Yeah. So we're definitely owed something. Now, do I think it's reparations? And the way that reparations is viewed is just, oh man, they owe us a lot of money. Yeah, maybe, because of the empires that was built off of it. But here's the twist. Some people don't know how to act with a little bit. So say we are owed reparations and it comes up to $50 million a family. And I mean family as in this house structure, your house structure, my house structure. And I ain't talking about the lineage of family, just per family. Say we owe $50 million.
Per black family.
Yeah, most of us don't know what to do with $50, let alone $50 million. If we are owed reparation, what's the plan after that goes through?
Oh, it's gonna go right back into America's hands.
Because it say fools with their money is soon part.
Yeah, and that's real.
And it will be a lot of foolish, frivolous spending.
True.
If that did go through. I'm not saying it shouldn't or it should. But if you don't know what to do with a little bit, you ain't gonna know what to do with a lot. You know, we see motherfuckers fuck they checks up, motherfuckers with gambling habits and drug habits and just frivolous things. You know, niggas buying rims that cost more than the car. You know, and it's crazy to think of if we don't actually have a plan for it. But we are owed something.
Okay.
I would rather want it in the change in the structure of these laws that's on the books.
I can feel that.
Kind of even the playing field, so to say. You know, because if you give a whole bunch of money, some of us going to do well, but the majority going to fuck it up.
And that's what I'm with you on that. And as far as I would love for us to get something for it, and I would say hurry up and do it. You know what I'm saying? Because I think that the wanting of it is what's fucking a lot of people up as far as entitlement too. Because I know if you come up with some type of price to pay out however y'all come up with it, however you come up with, because I don't think people like the LeBron should get it. Sorry, I think you got enough money. Jay-Z, if you in a certain tax bracket, I don't think you should get reparations. But if you do get it, it's all good. You know what I'm saying? If you do get it, it's all good. But I don't think you should, because y'all should have been, to me, the LeBron, Jay-Z's, Tyler Perry's, y'all should be, I should feel some of the effect of what y'all doing. Because I can't say you're not doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying it should be enough of y'all to where the effect should be around us, to where we should feel something.
The trickle down effect.
I think. That's what I think. But if we do get reparations, I'm not going to think about the people who going to fuck it up, because that's what they're going to do. Just give me mine, and I won't fuck it up. So that's why I say hurry up. You figure this out, because I think it is definitely a dark stain on America. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, that's why we calling this subject matter is entitlement. I think just because of what happened and the money that was just what was done, to where we good. I feel like we in a good situation now. I feel like we are. So I don't think that, for what happened to our people, I do believe it's kind of is it worth us getting it now? You get what I'm saying? It's like, is it why are we still, what is that going to do for what happened back then? You get what I'm saying? So that's the conundrum I'm kind of in. It's like, okay, is people waiting on reparations, or is we got a lot of wealthy black people that's, why haven't they tried to find people like us to where we can capitalize and double on it? Because that's what we want to do. We ain't trying to do bullshit. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? So, that's where I'm at. If they decided to give us reparations, give it to them. But I don't think it's gonna do any better for us as a culture anymore. I just don't, because we should be way better. And my thing is, we are way better off than we was before. You know what I'm saying? But the way people talking is kind of like they don't feel like we ain't getting a fair chance. And it's like, we are. I don't see how you don't think we are. Some of you just lazy as a motherfucker. I'm just saying.
That's always going to be a part of it. And then if we all say a dollar value, like I said, 50 million, then shit, if everybody got that, the money probably worthless then.
I mean, give it to me. My thing is, give it to me.
Yeah, just flat out give it up.
Just give it to me, and then we'll find out who really about what they talking about. Because I believe what you said, that number one, that shit'll be gone. It's gonna be right back into to who they be talking shit about all the time. They're going straight to that. You know what I'm saying? So give it to us. That's what I say. If you're gonna do it, give it to us. I got 3 more questions. Man, we good on this one. Is it a such thing as fair and equal?
Fair and equal?
Yeah.
Is it a such thing as fair and equal? It is, but it ain't. Because speaking on just from the point of view, if it is, it's always gonna be somebody that try to undermine that. Always.
True.
We see it play out every day.
Yeah.
You know, here in America,
True that.
it's supposed to be free. What you say again? Equal,
Equal and fair.
fair.
Mm-hmm.
It's not, man.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
It's not. It's supposed to be. In theory.
Who it really supposed to be. That's what I'm saying, man. We make if we go well. I'm always trying to go back to come to the future.
Mm-hmm.
So is it really supposed to be fair and equal? You get what I'm saying? Like, what if we didn't have? What if the government wasn't here? Then what? Then what?
We back to the Stone Age. Niggas is clubbing niggas over the head.
So what's is fair equal to what?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
Is it fair that Daddy Rich can out rap blah blah blah? Is it equal? No, it's not. And my thing is fair. Fair is fair. Fair means everything is period. That's what fair is. Fair means that I can smack you and you can smack me back. Fair means all firm work. If I got 3 motherfuckers, you want to smack me, it's 3 gonna smack you. What's fair?
What's fair?
You know what I'm saying?
that is a $1 million question, bro.
So equal negative. I can give you a simple reason why equal it will never be that. If I have my woman here and you want my woman, ain't shit equal. Fuck you talking about? You don't get it because I get to fucking kiss her. Don't mean you get to do the same goddamn thing to her.
Exactly.
So
Man, that shit's weird.
It's no equal.
That shit's weird.
But it's motherfuckers who are kind of funny as fuck to me because dude get the fuck away from me. But it's people, oh man, the hoes for the bros or blah, 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 whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? There's no such thing as equal. Now, if you want to talk about math, you know what I'm saying? You want to talk about certain positions or something like that, but in life, in general, bro, it's no equal. I mean, you can. It's the word equal, but
that's it. That's it.
Yeah, that's all.
And when you think about it, it's just a word.
It's just a word, bro.
There ain't no action to it.
Equal mean that it's the same, and nothing's the same.
Nothing.
We want equal rights. I get what you're saying. Yes, we can have the same laws, we can have the same outlook, but there's going to be some type of, if this person do it and can pay for a better lawyer, you're not going to. It's not going to be equal.
Think about at work. You go to work Monday through Friday. Do you see people working equally? You always look at the motherfucker side eye like, man, if this motherfucker don't do something, I'm over here busting mine.
Bro, but we do get what is equal out of that, though. Y'all might be. I know in the union, we can look at each other's raise. We know what each other get. We just know it because it's a contract. We all got the same contract. So, but we getting the same equal pay, but are we equally doing the same job?
Never. Not at work.
So,
because, boy, you look at some people at work like, man, this.
And my thing, you can get mad at them or just be like, they want more than what that bum want on that street who go out there and you looking at him like, what the fuck is he? Why is he out here? But that's what they wanted. That if I can get paid for doing for less than what I can do, am I wrong for that? Me personally, I don't, that's not how I get down. Unless I don't like the job, maybe. That's why I try to get a job that I do like. Because I don't even want to get in that type of mode of life.
Ooh, man.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
That's a rough one, bro.
Yeah, I'm good on that.
I know I talk to my wife every week, and you know, and I be going, you know, Vin, this happening. You know, she kind of look at me like, why you going there? And I'm like, well, shit, we all getting paid the same, but we ain't all.
Right, the same.
We ain't all carrying that load like that, you know?
Yeah.
But in that work environment, there's always going to be some that, you know what I'm saying? Scale is a little different than most. You know what I'm saying?
But the things that we want to, as people like us, regardless of that, we still want to be that.
Mm-hmm.
Regardless.
Yeah.
We don't want to be looked at as that.
Exactly. Exactly, bro.
Because when that opportunity comes, that's who they going to be looking at. The ones that's up here. Not unless they Trump-like and want a bum, then different. But still, I think anybody in them type of situations, man, the top dog is always going to get picked. Period. You're going to get the opportunity. That's how I feel. So, and even if I don't get that opportunity, the experience that I'm getting, I could take it somewhere else and get more or equal pay.
Yeah. That's it.
So that's I mean, I don't.
That's $1 million question.
Bro.
Is it a such thing as fair and equal?
I don't. Me personally, I think those are just words.
Man.
For real.
And we're yet to get those words real concrete meaning.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Man. All right. Oh, yes. This is
oh, shit.
Too. This is good cause, man. Like,
you nailing this shit, bro.
We got a retirement age, right, boy? How long should we have to work? And when I ask this question, like, how long should we have to work? How long should a dog be a dog? Boy, I'm just saying,
you got two fucking bangers in the row. What the dude say on wrestling? Banger after banger after banger. Man, how long should we have to work?
Man, for real. Like, that's let's talk about that. Bro.
We must have I don't want to say we must have an end point. Mm-hmm. We must have a strategy that goes along with it.
Yeah.
To where when you want it to be over, you are in a place of financial yeah. To where you can say, okay, now I can set this down, I can walk away, and I can do whatever with the rest.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? But what we see is there's no strategy to that. We getting herded like sheep when it comes to that question there. To where, okay, they say you work to this age.
Yes, sir.
And still with that, some of us don't have the plan. Like, okay, most of us started working at what, 15, 16?
Yes, sir. Yep.
So if they set the age at what, is it 62 or 66, 67 now?
60. Hopefully, I hope it ain't 67. I think
is it
it's
62?
59 early, I believe. 59 early. Then it's 62, and I think the full is 65. I don't think it's 62.
Somewhere.
We can look it up though. But
so,
it's somewhere in there.
What type of strategy we need to develop from the first time we get that job at 16 to whether it's the early 59 or the 62? All those years we should be strategizing in a perfect world.
In the perfect world.
But life is lifing for most of us. We got the wins, we got losses, and sometimes more losses than wins, to where even if we did strategize, we gotta make those adjustments from that first work year to that last one, you know. But for a lot, it's because you see people come back to work after they retire at 60-something because of what the strategy or the lack thereof has landed them by, retirement age. So us as a culture, as a race, have to start developing some type of strategy of, for some it's hard to save, but I was having this conversation with this younger guy that says we've all pretty much had the same, let's say, educational opportunities from kindergarten, even if you went post-secondary or at least to high school. Like, hey, some of us took advantage of that, some of us didn't, led to right and wrong choices and experience and lessons, all that. But man, what I'm trying to say is that's the difference between some and most. That those of us who took and did the best with the opportunities that we had from kindergarten to whatever was the last, grade you completed, even if it was college. We just need to do better as a race, man. Like, I know this off the wall, but we can talk about the curriculum and what's good and how they teaching us in it. But you still have the opportunity to be self-taught in some things, like when you go to get certain certifications and all that, but that's done if you got a plan and a strategy. Most just out here just living, like life living them for real. You know what I'm saying? So we need some strategies, man. Like,
that's what we here to give.
Yeah, man. That's what I'm trying to say, man. We just need some strategies.
So, with that, when I asked that question, how long should we have to work? And the question after that is, how long should a dog be a dog? You know what I'm saying? The latter question of how long a dog should be a dog is a dog till they die.
Mm-hmm.
So, unless, when I hear you say we should have better strategies, and it to me, it's really about the culture, which is kind of going left and right. I still see it, though, within what we doing, but it's going left and right. When I ask that question, man, how long should we work, what people should be thinking about is exactly what you went to. What age do you want to retire? Like, stop working.
Mm-hmm.
How much is that going to cost you on the back end? Motherfuckers always talk back end like they know really what that means. How much is it going to cost you to live comfortably or wherever you want to live for the rest of your life after that? So if you want to retire at 60, you're going to have 30 years or more, with at least 30 years, I believe, at least 30, I would say,
grind.
Or more.
Yeah.
Of you having somewhere to stay, you having food, if you want to kick it, whatever, you're going to have to cover those for those. That's a long time.
Ooh, that's
30
a long
years.
time, yeah.
And then when you get old, what you got to trip off of? Your health. That's something you're going to have to think of. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, while you working, and this for my young guys, and this is even for us now, look at how much you're going to get for Social Security and see how long that's going to last. And then don't bank on it. Don't you ever bank on it. If it's there, it's a blessing. Because they always trying to take it away, and y'all know that. You get it?
Mm-hmm.
So, but if it come, it's a blessing. Look at that. See how you do that? And then, if you don't have a retirement plan, motherfucker, you better get one now.
Get you one.
Get you one. 401k, IRA, Roth, I don't care what it is, get you one. Or I like what Daddy Rich do, but I'm not going to, I wish I wouldn't have said it out loud, but how he do, I'll let him talk about how he do his money. I like how you do your money, bro. That's real, because it can't be touched by, it's where it needs to be at all times.
Oh, yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Accessible and all of that. I like that idea way better.
And that came out the pandemic. Because, man, remember when the pandemic kicked off? They was telling you how much you can get out the ATM.
Yeah.
And it was, what, like $60 a day or something? Because they wasn't getting out refilling them?
Yeah, bro.
Like,
yeah.
So you mean to tell me, Tweezy, I know how hard you work. And your checks are getting direct deposited into the account.
Yep.
You mean to tell me somebody else gets to tell you after you earned that, and it's been direct deposit, how much you can get a day?
Bro.
$60?
And
gas was what, $4 a gallon?
Please, man, and I'm you just gave me something for when we do the politics stuff. That's what I'm gonna try to remind myself to bring this up before we get into that. But and that was during the COVID, right? And that was during somebody president
when it first kicked off.
Yeah, that was bro. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it, and then we'll get back to this so we can get to. To me, nah, I just want to know. Besides weather, when have we ever been shut down and controlled like that? I think, and just peep who that was under. So, in listening to how he talk now and the situations that's coming, branching from up under and seeing, that if y'all don't, everybody about these conspiracy theories and all this, y'all woke and seeing shit, y'all didn't see that. Listen what you just said. That, so you don't think that could just, you can make up shit to make that type of situation happen again now? And you don't think that he would, come on, man.
He's going right for it. He's seen it work before.
Right.
Like
we shut down, bro. We shut down so quickly. I never thought we would. We didn't really do it. I ain't gonna lie. We was still doing us. I ain't gonna lie to you. But it's surprising how many people fell in line. Immediately.
Like, didn't know jerking or nothing. Didn't put up a struggle or nothing. Like, I heard, I listen to 1600. And, Willie Moore Jr. is on there, And he was talking about money being currency.
Yes, sir. Yes,
and
sir.
he says the word currency,
yes, sir.
Meaning current.
Yeah.
You've been to electrician school. You know what a current do.
I do.
In the building, that's AC, that's alternate. Back forth. So if money is currency, it has to keep moving. When COVID came, you stopped the movement of my money.
A lot of other people.
Everybody's. I said, oh no. I can't let that happen again.
Man.
I can't budget to live off $60 a day.
No.
And I'm not saying I spend $60 or more daily, but I need to have access to it in case I need to spend more than $60+ a day. Access. It was about access which made me change my mind as to how I did and move with my money. Like, man, he's shutting off access. That's pretty much a family's lifeline if they have money coming in. That's their lifeline. I'm not talking about the people who don't have it.
Right.
But the people who do have it and they need that to function,
Yes, sir.
it needs to keep moving. You know, that's your lifeline.
Yes, sir.
During COVID, you cut that off.
And then fed lame-os. Well, let me. You know what I'm saying.
So that was the change for me. Like, oh, wait a minute, bro. You live at Mar-a-Lago.
Got all the papers.
You probably got money, but don't even need to see it.
And this-
But for those that are on regular wavelength,
right.
regular modes, we need to be able to see the currency move like a current,
Like it's supposed to.
like it's supposed to.
Yeah.
I said, oh no,
Yeah.
I got something for that. They laughed at me at the gig,
Man.
and I started moving that direction my last few years at the bank. Like, wait a minute, man, this
Yeah.
I can't. No, man, you trying to shut my whole house down.
It's a people don't understand, and when they understand it a little bit, but they take it and get mad that that's how it is. But when it's all comes down, that's just our money is the government money. It's the world money. It's regardless of what you say. So smart people understand that if your money is not going to be, it's not 100% safe in the bank. And you know, I said like this: if the country got hood, your money ain't safe nowhere. But don't think that your money is just because it's in the bank. Your money is being used. Your money can be lost. You know, is they gonna make some more money? Probably. You know what I'm saying? This is what they do. You just know that. But it could come a time where that remaking of money turns to, like he said, nothing.
Nothing.
Like it don't mean nothing. But what you got, is
physically
what you
got.
is
Yeah.
good. Is that's what it's gonna be. But your money is it's getting used. That's why when people say the reparations, you know, this is not like back in the day when it was Greenwood, where they said black dollars and black. No, this is the world dollars. Sorry, y'all asked for it. We asked for it. So this is not money coming back to the black community. It could be used like that. Don't get me wrong. You get the right people coming, around, but that money that come back into the black community is still going to be used worldly. It's the currency. It's just like what you said. Just like her, you see shit moving. It's currency flowing through this bitch. You get what I'm saying? You can see it. You know what it is. So, hey, think of your money in a different way, man.
And
Yes.
those banks, I don't know if many people, I just want to add this sprinkle to it. When you open that door to the bank, you see that sticker FDIC.
Yep.
That's insurance. So they saying your money is insured. But I don't need my money insured. I need assurance for my money.
For my money. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And those are two different.
And that's only up to what? A certain amount.
A certain amount. Yep.
But it's a high amount. It's people like us right now. It covers us. But if you had more than that, what the fuck that? That means just put that much in your shit. That's all you saying?
I would. And probably I'll go to another one and put up to that amount in that one.
Right.
Because it's strategy.
It's strategy.
If they got the strategy to take it, you better have the strategy to know how to keep it.
Better.
You know what I'm saying?
The name of the game.
Man.
Hey, all right, we giving y'all some free game on the entitlement, but this all goes into what we talking about because people think that you entitled to retire after you work so many years, and then you got to think about the reality of that though, not what you entitled to. You got to think about the reality once you get there and you know, you got to live an extra 30 years. You know what I'm saying? You thinking you good. You thinking 400,000 good because you know, bro. Break that down into 30 years.
Without some coming in?
Whew.
So that 400,000 is the ceiling.
Bro, and then it's like, nah.
It's only down from there.
Man.
If ain't no more coming in.
No, don't, you know, we sit here and we all do it, you know what I'm saying? Our body is flesh, bro. It's getting older. It don't get younger. And that's just life. You know, you might have a healthy life. Don't get me wrong. I ain't saying that. But naturally, the older you get, your health is gonna go down. Your bones gonna be hurt. Certain shit is gonna go away.
Yeah, that shit start
saying?
breaking down.
Yeah, it's gonna be mental. Know this now, bro. It's gonna be mental. That's why I want to get to this, because I think that this is the most important thing about retiring. Like, seriously, fuck the money. And I ain't saying fuck the money like that, but listen, it's in the Bible. Honor thy parents.
Whew.
That is part of retirement,
Ooh, man, they missed that part, bro.
I know.
So many people missed that part. Me and my wife was discussing that about a week or so ago, and I'm like, man, you know, that's you know, and here's what I want to say, because you mentioned the Bible. What I want people to understand is that wasn't a take it or leave it thing. That was a command to honor thy mother and thy father. That was a command. That wasn't, man, if they did or didn't, they weren't able to get you the best shoes and clothes. It didn't say that. It said, honor thy father and thy mother. That was a command for you to do that. You know what I'm saying? And I was just thankful to be able to understand, like you're saying, your parents are getting older, you getting older. Position myself to be able to do that for my mother and my father. And, you know, but at the same time, those of us who got siblings, make sure they understand that too. You know, hey, position yourself, because when our parents do get old, we going to have to take care of them. We ain't going to be able to depend on what we think they should be entitled to. We're going to have to do what we got to do. You know, and I was glad that me and my siblings were able to do that for our parents. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And that's what it's all about.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? These are the things that we, as men, and as like just we talk about. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. This is one of them talks, dog, I think we would have had offline that we actually had online.
For real.
You know what I'm saying?
For real, man.
These are the talks that if you love each other, man, and you love human, you first of all, if you feel blessed to be alive during this time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You think about those type of things too, because that's what balances out the love and the joy of what the fuck we doing right now.
Oh yeah.
We gonna be gone. We gonna be. It's gonna be a time when I'm gonna be in the chair, old as fuck, looking at doing whatever I'm doing, and I'll probably be dead the next day. But what we doing? What did I do up until that day? How many lives have you touched? How many conversations have we had to help somebody?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just honoring and loving what you doing, breathing in this air, and understanding that, man, the most we don't do. You can complain about a lot of shit, but bro, we living. Listen,
we living.
Bro, it's so much we haven't experienced that we could. Only reason why we haven't is because we haven't went there yet. It's just a thought. Some people don't even think that they could do it. They just talking. I want to go see if I can do it. You got me totally fucked up. I mean, it's too much. When they say it's the Matrix, I'm like, it's bombs in the Matrix. So it must be motherfuckers just doing what they want to do.
Mm.
I want to do what I want to do too. Except I want to follow. I got morals and all of that, but I want to do what I want to do too.
Man,
Shit.
that's true, bro.
Man, if this the Matrix, goddamn, I see bums in the Matrix. I want to do what I want to do too. So, with that being said, hey,
yeah, man,
we just
it's
spoke
the philosophy
on that
with the council,
a
man.
Minute, bro. That's a,
dropping
hey.
gems, bro. These real conversations.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying? And what was really good about when we have these type of conversations is it's some people out there who think it's just like these topics that we bring, who want us to expound on them. You know what I'm saying? Because they may not have people that they can talk to about them, but they can tune in to the philosophy with the council and have them conversations. Hey, man, start calling in, man, and like, subscribe, hit your notifications for when we have them shows, man, and chime in, man. We look forward to it. You know what I'm saying?
We do.
It's the philosophy with the council, man.
All day. Hey, and we're going to be right back. We got to get us some word out the book, and we're going to get some religions in us, man. I said we're going to get some religions in us, and then we're going to get some politics.
Politics.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
But I do have a quote for us.
Oh, yeah.
And it's definitely a quote on entitlement.
Mm.
It says, don't go around saying the world owes you a living. The world owes you nothing. It was here first. Mark Twain. That was old Mark Twain.
Wow.
Hey, I told you, boy, I be looking for, I'm like, yeah. Because this, I mean, my thing, bro, regardless of if you spiritual, whatever the case may be, we are blessed to be on this.
We blessed.
We blessed, bro.
Yeah.
It's turmoil and all that. If you haven't experienced it, be blessed that you haven't experienced it, and do things to continue not to experience it, and then get back to the situation also. But you know, if you have not been tormented, you don't have to feel like you have. Accept your blessings.
Yeah.
Accept them. Don't feel bad about accepting them blessings. You get what I'm saying? You don't have to feel tormented if you have not. That means it's an angel looking after you, or it's something. It's something. You don't have to relive something you didn't go through.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Reality, okay? That's all. When it comes to this entitlement talk, it's a word. We're not entitled to anything. Everything we get is a blessing.
True.
It's a blessing.
It's a blessing, man.
So please understand your blessings. Please. All right, let's we finna go to this quick break.
Yeah.
We're gonna get our homegirl in here. She always make the move right. We about to go to that Lady B, I know. We'll be right back.
Lady B.
This is a King Media production.
Yeah, I'm just telling you how I feel. And when you say you want me, baby boy, come fuck with me. And when you say you need me, come let's do some cuddling. I need you in my life or I don't want nothing. Your hands all on my body, I'm hoping I don't scream. I know you've been through some real shit. I told you once before, baby, there's a difference. I belong to you, man, I'm hoping you don't switch. I belong to you, boy, you told me this is it. It's the little things I do, like when I lick my lips. The look in your eyes, yeah, I know you feel like shit. Tell me when you need me, cause you know I'm loving it. Right. Can't tell me when you want it, cause you know she gon' drip. Whisper in my ear, then finish with a lip. I might grab up on you, shit, I might bite your lip. And start little fights just so I could get some dick. And never hide my feelings. You can handle this. And when you say you want me, baby boy, come fuck with me. And when you say you need me, come let's do some cuddling. I need you in my life or I don't want nothing. Your hands all on my body, I'm hoping I don't scream. I know you've been through some real shit. I told you once before, baby, there's a difference. I belong to you, man, I'm hoping you don't switch. I belong to you, boy, you told me this is it. Tell me about your past ass boy, tell me about your pain. Tell me about your last bitch, what she playing games. I don't need no names, but I wanna hear your stories. You ain't gotta rush, cause I be here in the morning. I like that little thing that you do with your tongue. I like the way you look at me right after we done. I could talk about your sex all day and night. You told me be careful with your heart. Oh, alright, I got you. I'm just telling you how I feel. You touching me in places that I never felt before. Got my legs open, got me begging you for more. I wanna be nasty, I wanna lick you clean. Can we make a movie we could fuck in every scene? I got some new tricks I was hoping I could show you. Not about the sex, sometimes I wanna hold you and have little talks, cause I know what make us closer. And never let you stress, take some weight up off your shoulder. And when you say you want me, baby boy, come fuck with me. And when you say you need me, come let's do some cuddling. I need you in my life or I don't want nothing. Your hands all on my body, I'm hoping I don't scream. I know you've been through some real shit. I told you once before, baby, there's a difference. I belong to you, man, I'm hoping you don't switch. I belong to you, boy, you told me this is it.
Make sure you tune in to the Philosophy Show, where all you have to do is pay for attention, and you just might learn something. Wednesday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time on Culture Shock Radio, Cuzzo FM, Tar Music, and the Tattoo Shop Radio. Remember, it still takes a village. We are Village Global Network.
All right. We are back, baby.
Yeah.
Y'all know what time it is, man.
It's the philosophy with the council.
All day. I hope y'all enjoyed that topic of entitlement, man. I know I did. We about to go ahead and get to the next segment. Daddy Rich, you ready, fam?
Yeah. This segment is called Straight Out the Book.
Straight out the book.
I'm your man, Daddy Rich. You ever thought about, I know it's a cliche statement that people toss around, and it is, the truth shall set you free. But today I have passage from the Bible, which is John 8, verses 30 through 32, and it reads as thus. If you ever wanted to know where that statement came from, here it is. As he spake these words, many believed on him. Then said Jesus to those Jews which believed on him, if ye continue in my word, then are ye my disciples indeed, and ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. Until today, I didn't know that was from that came out the Bible.
And what verse is that again?
That's John chapter 8, verse 30 through 32. Cause you know, there another cliche is what is it? Cleanliness is next to godliness. But that's not scripture or sound doctrine. But we do know now that the truth shall set you free is of sound doctrine. But what I wanted to do is put it in proper context by using all three of those verses so we can know where that came from.
So cleanliness is next to godliness.
It's not in the Bible.
I didn't know that.
Nope. So therefore, if the Bible is the living word of God, that's not sound doctrine.
Okay. So can't say that.
We shouldn't.
You shouldn't say that. Not
Some gonna still say that, but we shouldn't.
But the truth shall set you free is in the doctrine.
In there.
And
We
that was
just
when,
read it.
And was when he was that when he was about to be betrayed, or was that just him talking to his disciples?
Just him talking to his disciples in John.
Gotcha. Okay, so that means somebody come holler at you trying to sway you, you should already know the truth.
And stand on it.
Because the truth shall set you free.
Because it shall. Yeah. So when people look at you crazy for giving them the facts about how you see it, if it's truth, it'll set you free no matter how they feel about it.
True that.
Because you done told me a whole lot of truths about the dealings with certain people in the underground. And it set me free. Now I don't feel the need to entertain certain things and certain people.
Yeah.
Because you share it with, oh man, that's this and this. And you're like, that's the truth.
All day.
It set me free.
Yes, sir.
You know?
All day. I like it. Tap in.
Yes, the philosophy with the council.
All day. Always a good one with Daddy Rich. Straight out the goddamn
Straight out the book.
Yes, sir. All right, y'all. We about to get into some politics, man.
Yeah.
I think last time we was on here, we showed some clip of the Democratic Party, the DNC. They got it in. But I'm gonna re-show some. But on this one, we're gonna be talking about actual Republicans are voting for Harris.
That was my favorite part of the DNC.
Yeah. And the Republicans, like I'm gonna say this again if you didn't know. I would say I am a Democrat, but when Barack was running, I could have been because I didn't want to just choose Barack because he was black. Mm-hmm. So I was kind of, he really didn't have no policies. He was new. He didn't have nothing. So you really couldn't go off of his policies. Mm-hmm. So I really wasn't buying them at first. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not going to sit here and say I wasn't going to vote for him, but I wasn't buying him at that time. I wasn't buying him. So, and I fuck with John McCain, and he was a Republican. You know what I'm saying? John McCain, but he was like a moderate Republican. He wasn't like the rest of them. Like, I wasn't fucking with a lot. Like Bush, I really didn't fuck with him, but I did fuck with him. I voted Republican before. So, that's my point. You know what I'm saying? So, when it comes to these Republicans, like, what's his name? George Bush definitely voting for Kamala, but he didn't vote for Trump. He didn't vote for Biden either. He wrote somebody in. Not this last time, but when he went against Biden. He didn't even vote. That's how true Republicans would do if you real about it. You know what I'm saying? But Dick Cheney, his vice president, Dick Cheney, is voting for Kamala. That's big. You know what I'm saying? His daughter voting for Kamala, but she been.
I seen that. Yeah.
She been.
That was pretty dope.
Yeah, so it's like, it's a change coming, and you got to look where that change coming in politics. If the Democrats are getting those type of Republicans to come over and vote for them, you got to look at that Republican Party now. Like, what is going on over there? What are they actually pushing to where, y'all supposed to have been for the police and the government, but you got a straight nominee who's shitting on both of these. You know what I'm saying? Like, you are bolstering criminals who shitted on the Capitol Police. Some of them tripping, motherfuckers fucked up. And you want to let these people who did that free. This is your president. Shitting on the justice system, going places, doing photo shoots with people on top of people's graves that before you didn't nobody supposed to go there and do that. But because it's you don't give a fuck. You ain't seeing how this like something's going wrong over there. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, what's up, Andre Cheers, man? With that being said, I'm going to show this clip. I call it, because this is what times we in right now, man. So, we got to wake up and see why would, like, they going to tell you yourself. I ain't even got to say that. I'm just going to let y'all hear what they say.
Drum roll.
Man.
Scores of Democrats are here in Chicago making the case for Kamala Harris, but last night an unusual sight on the convention stage as some prominent Republicans offered their endorsement.
I fled communism from Nicaragua when I was 8 years old. And let me tell you what communist dictators do. They attack the free press. They call them the enemy of the people, like Ortega does in Nicaragua. And they refuse to accept legitimate elections when they lose and call for violence to stay in power, like Maduro is doing right now in Venezuela. Now, you tell me something. Do any of those things sound familiar?
Terry, I got skewered for never holding a White House briefing. It's because, unlike my boss, I never wanted to stand at that podium and lie. Now here I am, behind the podium, advocating for a Democrat. And that's because I love my country more than my party.
My hero, John McCain, taught us to put country over party. John McCain's Republican Party is gone, and we don't owe a damn thing to what's been left behind. So let's turn the page.
McCain was a beast.
Let's put country first. Let's put adults in the room where our country deserves.
I wasn't just a Trump supporter. I was a true believer. He used to tell me, it doesn't matter what you say, Stephanie. Say it enough and people will believe you. Behind closed doors, Trump mocks his supporters. He calls them basement dwellers. On January 6th, I asked Melania if we could at least tweet that while peaceful protest is the right of every American, there's no place for lawlessness or violence. She replied with one word, no.
Yeah, it's an emotional moment, but I think what you're seeing is all of us coalesce and say it's country over party, and we are hoping to pave a better and brighter future for the American people, because those of us who have lived it, like Stephanie Grisham said, we know what Donald Trump really is. We've heard all the comments, everything he's done, and I'm here because I truly believe that Kamala Harris and Tim Walz are going to take us down a better path.
So, you just heard it. Y'all just heard that. So, these are people who straight work with Trump. Press secretary and people who heard him talk. What you just gave the Bible, the truth just set you free, right? So, these are people that was straight with him. And, who am I going to trust? These people straight said, I saw the shit. I saw what he did, and I've been peeping Trump for a while, so I don't really have to be convinced. But, come on, man.
You spoke on some Tweezy and some of the previous podcasts, like the people who was supporting this guy, knowing that this is who he is. And now we starting to see some of them who was supporting him go and support the Democratic side. Like this is some history. It may have been other people who sided with the opposite party in the history of us having presidents. But this is more magnified because of the situation being so dire of we cannot have him in there again.
He took over the Republican Party.
Oh yeah,
that's what he did.
He threw a coup.
Yeah,
it was a coup.
It's over.
Yeah.
That is not the Republican Party that it was when it was George Bush. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
the party of Trump.
That was the last. That was the last of the Republican Party right there, the George Bush.
Where moderates were probably the majority. Now it's the conservative Republican.
They went for conservative. It was getting to the point where the Republicans was accepting gays. They were. One of the governors was found out to be gay, and he was on because he did some dumb shit. I can't remember the governor's name, but you can look this up. He was a Republican governor. I think he got caught fucking in the bathroom doing footsie type shit. Look that shit up.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. But he was acting like he was against gays, but nigga,
he was gay himself.
Yeah. So with that happened, they had started to kind of, it got more gay friendly on the Republican side. And that's when Trump came, took their ass over, showed the racist shit and everything. Like, even though, I'm going to show this one guy, man, who I be following. He be talking to Republicans. He's the first person that was a Democrat that I knew in this era. Who talked to Republicans too. Like, he was talking to Republicans, and that's how I got a lot of knowledge on other Republicans who didn't fuck with Trump. And I'm like, man, I know it can't be, they can't all be following Trump. You get what I'm saying? So I know it's some that's like, they ain't fucking with him. MSNBC, I found some, and then that dude had some. And they was talking about how it was just took over by Trump. So it just took over. They took that motherfucker over. So this is a change in parties. It ain't really the Republican Party. This is the MAGA Party.
Yeah.
That's what it should be.
That's what it is.
Yeah. So the Republicans siding with the Democrats right now is really what it was going to kind of turn into if Trump would have never got there. You get what I'm saying? Because they were becoming more moderate. Everybody was starting to get it together Congress-wise to where they wasn't acting racist. Like, they had conservative things, but they wasn't doing what Trump was doing.
It's outlandish.
But they still had that base. You get what I'm saying? Like, you could even tell with how people, because I'm in the Union and the military at the time, so I'm seeing a broad look at white people, a broad look. Country, rural, from whatever to city. And it was a difference. You know what I'm saying? It was really a difference. Now, you always got ignorance, you know, because that's
always
even
gonna
with
be.
both of us. With both of us. Because you give to get. If you gonna say nigga, you gonna have somebody gonna try you. Because they not trying you because they racist. They trying you because why you saying it? Why I can't say it? I get, you know what I'm saying? They just gonna test the policy. They gonna do it because they have the right to do it too. Because I done met some faulty mouth black people who talk to white people like they shouldn't talk back to you like you talking to them. Cracker this and just, I done seen that. I done saw that. And they think they can do that. They entitled to do that without them feeling some type of way. You get what I'm saying? But I don't act like that. We talk to each other like we talking to each other or not.
That's real, man.
You know what I'm saying? But disrespectful talk, I feel like this when it comes to those type of things. If I say nigga, you can say nigga. You get the consequences for saying it. But job-wise, if I said it, you said, I don't think we should get fired. You get what I'm saying? Now, if I don't say that and you say it to me, then you should get reprimanded. But if I'm saying it and everybody know I'm saying it and that person said, I don't think they should get fired. Sorry, but not sorry. Because if you want to respect the game, respect the whole game.
Respect the whole game. That's real talk, man.
Shit.
Say not the parts that make you look good,
right?
But the whole game.
The whole game. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I was. But I peeped that when Trump got in, it was different. Motherfuckers felt like, just like now, if you got your kids pumping Trump, something is wrong with you. I just feel that. Period.
Yeah. Let's snort some lines or something.
I'm just
something is wrong.
So if that is what it is, then that's like, I can't. It's weird to me. And my thing is, I know that our mental is decency, not judgmental. If Trump wasn't the president, I really wouldn't give a fuck. If he wasn't running for president and was the president, I really wouldn't, because you know what? I been knew you was that type of person. But you want to run the country? I think I have a problem with that.
As you should. As you should, brother.
I think I have an issue with that. You know, if this was any other Republican candidate, I probably wouldn't be even tripping off this like this. You know what I'm saying? I probably would still be a Democrat and, you know, doing that part, but I wouldn't be this passionate about it. You know what I'm saying? This is something, to me,
this is the highest seat in the country.
Man, come on,
to have
bro.
somebody like that? Okay.
That's how we let them get away with the first one because y'all fucking, it was right privilege to me, goddamn. Y'all look at this dude like a baby? This is how because y'all know he ain't.
You say you wouldn't stash your work around the crackhead.
Bruh!
And expect it all to be there when you get back.
Come on, bro.
Like, for real.
Woo.
Man,
so,
you talking about a narcissist in a seat of power?
You do. We got shut down. That's why, let's bring that back. When they limited access to your money. They shut down your jobs if they did. You know what I'm saying? Some jobs. Do y'all see any gold gyms anymore? No. You know why? Because the pandemic killed them. But it's some other ones that popped up after that, along with what else? A lot of dispensaries.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So that pandemic fucked some people up, whoever that was, and then it built for somebody else. Who was it?
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? So during that pandemic, that's that one part, but on our part, it was more about controlling what we do. And we, as just like in 9/11, when 9/11 happened, we wanted to go to war. Oh, yeah. Then they ushered in surveillance everywhere. Before 9/11, I remember growing up, motherfucker didn't want people watching us like that. That was the saying back then. Stay out of our business. To be on computers and putting all our shit on computers like we do now, we wasn't on that when I was growing up.
No. So what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
You heard me? We wasn't that out there like this. We cherished our privacy. We did. Like, we don't cherish our privacy like that no more. And you know, even man, you see the people that's on TV now, bro. Did you see that one?
Speak on it, bro.
Now, listen, and I'm gonna say this is purely me being an asshole right now. I'm just gonna be real, 'cause I gotta be honest. Whoever this ugly motherfucking guy, dude, female looking, whatever this ugly, I don't know what this is. I don't know if this. I think it's a dude, a really ugly ass dude. Like I'm talking about, gross ugly. That is a girl that is, I guess, thinks he's a girl or transsexual, but it don't. It looks like a dude. You know what I'm saying? And they got this motherfucker everywhere. Even Charles White, whatever that thing Charles White got with his brother, I think this is his brother, but he looked like YSL Woody. But I don't. Whoever it is, he was on there with them. I'm like, but my thing is, we didn't. Some people need to just, you know, and I am being an asshole, and I'm gonna accept whatever come with it because, you know, some things I think some things should just be kept. We need to keep some stuff in the private.
yeah, definitely. Wow.
So that's what I'm going to say because, whoa. Like, bro, I'm gonna pull it up and show you so you can see. I'm pretty sure you know who I'm talking about though, because this is the most ugliest, famous motherfucker I'd have ever seen.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and I mean, I saw this motherfucker before they got on the Charles White thing, and I'm looking like, what? Because I'm thinking like, whatever this person is, they're just on social media, just, you know, doing
I
what
think I
everybody else
know
do.
who and what you talking about.
I think is that, yeah.
Is it Aunt Nita or something like that?
That one, that's the second ugliest one.
Oh wow.
No,
it's one worse than.
It's one worse than that. But I just saw that when they had to quit. I'm like, I ain't even, because at first I didn't know. I thought she did. That motherfucker was on there talking about like, I had everybody fooled. I was a woman. I thought that was an ugly ass female because of whatever was going on. And then once because I followed it, and then I'm like, this is a. Then when it wasn't no makeup or nothing, I'm like, what is going on?
Wow.
I'm like, what is? So, yeah. That's all I can say, bro.
Wow.
I'm just like,
say we doing too much.
And dudes are on them. I'm not men, dudes, regular dudes. Yeah. And I don't know if this is jokes or what, but it don't look right, bro. It's like, bro, like, is it like that? I'm just asking. Is it like that? Oh.
Wow.
I'm done, bro.
Whoa.
But with that being said, man, we wasn't, as far as the Republican Party, bro, you know, it's not the same. It's the MAGA. That motherfucker. So it's a change in political parties right now. And it's going to be, right now, it's the party of democracy or the party of MAGA, autocracy. It's old values that's going into that. Some good values. That's why the Republican Party was a good. You got to have another party. I say that. I'm not gonna say I don't want to get into that part of it, but you do have to have another party to keep the other party honest. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that's really, you know, I'm not totally against what's going on over there, but as far as the extremism, I am. You know, we do need morals. We do need something. It can't just be all, and if it is going to be all like that, you know, I am willing to give it a try. I'd rather give that a try than that, because everybody's not going to be on what you on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
you know, everybody, this country, you know, if you think about it, well, I ain't gonna say think about it. If you do the research on it and you look where you were gonna look, they were escaping certain prosecution of religious practice, but they also had a lot of religions that came over here to freely practice. To freely practice, like it is now. So you can't make this a one religion. You cannot if you're going to make this a one religion country, then you're going to alienate other religions that's already over here practicing, and you're going to alienate people who don't think of religion as what you think it is. You know what I'm saying? So you can't, having America as that is perfect because you living in. I think that's the best. That's how you're gonna really know what you believe. You get enough to see instead of somebody trying to. If the government, look how they look at the government now. If they the ones who saying this is the religion, come on. You think it ain't gonna work? No. Cause we ain't. I'm telling you, probably 70% of motherfuckers don't trust the government now.
Tell you what this is gonna look like if that was to be the reality.
No.
Like, nah, man.
Yeah. You'll have
That
a
ain't
lot of
gonna
people
work.
fleeing this country than trying to stay. Believe that.
Yeah.
You won't have a border problem.
Look, a border problem trying to keep them in. You see, it won't be trying to keep them out. They'll be trying to keep them in.
For real. All right. With that being said, man, we went on some shit, but yeah, I think me coming out with that point, man, I think I was traumatized. Now that I'm thinking about it, bro. I'm like, damn, bro. That shit, like, dude. And like I said, I'm being the asshole when I say that. That means I'm not having a filter on. I'm like speaking how I'm like dude. Can't nobody be that desperate or that. You know, it's like what. So this is what we doing. So how can I guess you using? I don't know. I mean, that shows you the matrix. That's why I say I want to do what I want to do. Because if this is what people doing, and we can do it. Come on. I don't have no excuses. There's no excuses no more, man.
You say, I know I'm picking the choice not to do that. But, man, if this what they doing, like, whoa.
Like, whew. That's one of the whew. Like, damn. Nah, that's why I say I get.
Oh, I'm wondering if you're talking about.
I don't know the name.
The light skin?
Nah, this one's dark.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I thought I was just talking about the Shamar dude that be for having me.
With the who?
The Shamar dude.
I don't know.
Oh, man. Don't worry about it. You ain't missing nothing.
Well, cause obviously I need to see these motherfuckers.
Oh, yeah.
Threw me off. Like, hold the fuck up. What is going on?
There's some weird shit going on out here, bro.
All right, man. I've got one more clip for us. This is called Trump News versus Kamala News. News. All
the
right.
Venn diagram.
Man, so here we go. And these queens, they be, whew. I'm feeling so good about 2024, man. Our queens, for some reason, that just makes me feel good. Like, I'm just, like, on there, it was all queens talking. And I'm talking about not just black queens, I'm just talking about queens, period. It was all queens, bro. It was one dude on there. The rest of them was straight queens talking. So, this called Trump News versus Kamala News, man. Here we go.
Ever since Vice President Kamala Harris ascended to the top of the Democratic presidential ticket last month, Donald Trump supporters have called her a Jezebel and someone who slept her way to the top. At a rally in Michigan, Trump's running mate, J.D. Vance, insinuated that Harris was some sort of welfare queen. And today, Vance posted this video from a 2007 Miss Teen USA pageant with the caption, "I have gotten a hold of the full Kamala Harris CNN interview." Not to be outdone, Donald Trump amplified the racist, sexist attacks this week, reposting this photo, which features Kamala Harris, Hillary Clinton, and a lewd caption not suitable for this program.
You have been vice president for 3.5 years now. The steps that you're talking about now, why haven't you done them already?
They're coming in by millions and millions, and a lot of them are taking the jobs for the black population.
On the same day Kamala Harris is grilled on energy policy, Donald Trump was tossing around racial stereotypes, calling immigrants' jobs black jobs. This is a critical moment for the country, and how these two candidates are covered matters. Now, with Kamala Harris obsessed with her looks, obsessed with her laugh, obsessed with her race.
But I say that I am much better looking than her. I think I'm much better. I'm a better looking person than Kamala. Have you heard her laugh? That is the laugh of a crazy person. That is the laugh of a crazy. It's the laugh of a lunatic. She was Indian all the way, and then all of a sudden she made a turn, and she became a black person.
She's now obsessed with her personal life, fixating on a man she dated 3 decades ago in the most crude and disgusting ways imaginable. This from a man who had affairs with a porn star and Playboy bunnies and was friends with Jeffrey Epstein, got caught on the Access Hollywood tape bragging about sexually assaulting women and was found liable by a jury of his peers for sexual assault. While the judge overseeing that case said what Trump did amounted to rape. Harris was hammered in the headlines for her economic plan. What was Trump up to at the exact same time? Defiling an American military cemetery for a photo op, thumbs up and a cheesy smile on sacred ground. And while Kamala Harris was criticized for not giving more interviews, Trump was on MAGA podcasts and in the safe space of his billionaire buddy Elon Musk. While Harris is dealing with the war in Gaza, Trump is on the phone too with his lawyers, trying to stay out of jail. Anyone ask him about any of that lately, or any of his comments this week? How about this one? It was on Fox News, mind you, that he had every right to interfere in the 2020 election.
Whoever heard you get indicted for interfering with a presidential election where you have every right to do it? You get indicted. And
did he just admit to interfering?
When people get indicted, your poll numbers go down.
This nigga's an idiot.
It's just such nonsense.
I mean, surely that matters.
This nigga's an idiot, bro.
Did anyone hear that?
Man!
I guess not.
Bro, did you?
Hey.
Did you just hear that?
Bro, this guy is a idiot. Did he just basically openly admit to interfering in the election and then add these words? Because you have the right to?
Wow.
That's why him and Putin tight.
See?
And he just said it.
Man.
Because Putin helped him interfere in those elections.
Real talk.
He just admitted.
Bro.
And that's tape.
Yes.
If you got it, Tweezy, that's tape.
Oh, they got it. It's going to be used. This dude, and the thing is, he just admitted it.
He just admitted it. So what is your lawyers going to say?
Oh, no. They finna say he's immune. That's why they've been trying, the judges.
They trying to get him immune.
You see, remember I called it out back? I said, what did they try to do? They got the executive and the judicial. But my thing is, he running for president. He's not even president, and he's using these people, man. And this is what y'all voting for? Y'all don't see what's going on?
There should be no way that this man could win.
We straight
There should be no way.
We straight got to straight vote for democracy for real. That's really what we're voting for. Democracy. Yeah. We have to vote because we see it's under siege.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I was worried. I'm like, man, like y'all up here on this old thinking and not seeing that this could, you talking shit. This could be different, bro. Real quick.
Yeah, night and day different.
Real quick.
Man, I just got my voter's registration card last week for Illinois.
Man.
Because I switched everything over.
And
that's what I was looking for. You know, my new license, Illinois license, and my voter's registration card, because I'm glad I picked a DMV in the hood, because I knew who would be working there would represent me. And they would understand how important it was for me to obtain these things.
Right.
Because when I was like, hey, yeah, you know, I just moved from Southside and blah, 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 I need this. The lady said, oh, don't forget the registration. I said, you can do that here too? She said, yeah. I said, let me do that too.
Yeah.
Because I want to make sure.
Oh,
and, you know, I started May-ish, June-ish, trying to make sure.
Yeah.
I don't want none of that. Oh, it got lost in the mail.
Right. You so right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Because I know the tactics. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
they got 'em.
We got to be more aware, man. We got to go get stuff before we need it.
Yes, sir.
Then that gives us a leg to stand on. You know, we ain't just, as they say, chronic complainers. Oh, man, they tried to. No. Assurance, not insurance. Assurance. Make sure you handle this business before you need it, man.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, man, he just admitted to messing with them elections. Like, wow.
Yeah.
Like, this guy either one knows something we don't know, or is for real this stupid.
Yeah, man. I think he's a narcissist.
Gotta be to openly admit to messing with the elections.
Yeah, and I don't think he's stupid, man. I think this just, you know how people, he more genius to me than stupid. Like you know what I'm saying? Because you have to be a certain type of person to get this far and be that narcissistic, bro. To where you got people who following you who, I think they know he don't give a fuck about them. I think it's just the ride he taking them on. You get what I'm saying? Because he can't be stupid. I can't believe
You right.
that.
You don't get that far just being stupid.
It's in his genius, bro. For him to have them judges in there, something we don't know.
Yeah, he playing the game.
Oh, he got that shit.
Yeah.
For him to be able to admit that he did something shows you that, you know, we would think, because we wouldn't do that, but look how many, like, he got these judgments, he's still running for president. He's still getting a lot of votes. He got people believing that he won the election. Like, I saw, not just media, I'm talking about people in St. Charles, people in Chesterfield, people in St. Peter's, people in Troy, Missouri, believes that this guy, Waterloo, Illinois, believes that this guy should be president. Believes everything he say. So he got some, for him to get them judges and all them courts to, you know, he's playing the judges, he's playing the system. He's smart. He's a smart motherfucker. I give him that. But his morals, he got a sickness. He has a mental issue. And that's what he should not run a country. You know what I'm saying? Whatever else you were doing before that, bro.
So feel free to do that.
Yeah, but running the country, we don't need that type of mind in running our country. You know what I'm saying? Just think of this. The last actor person like him was Ronald Reagan. and you see what he did to, you know, what he did.
Lasting effects of what he did still is.
Yeah, and even with Trump being in there, that it's lasting effects of what he did. People just have short memories of how many people died. Like, or they say it wasn't COVID, or coming up with it was nah. I don't care if it wasn't COVID. It was still under Trump's. It was something, and it was still under the same
was,
thing.
Leaving out of here by the bunches.
And I know people who said they had COVID, and it don't seem like they saying that it wasn't. It was something different than what they ever had before. They said that. It's people who don't, still to this day, don't got they taste or they smell or taste.
Yeah.
So who am I gonna listen to? So that happened under Trump.
Sure did. He don't never talk about that.
Don't nobody really talk about it.
It don't.
None.
It don't.
Even the people who vote for him, when we bring that up, all they talk about is that money that happened because. So you was one of the motherfuckers that probably wasn't working at first, or didn't want to work.
And you was only worth $1,200.
Because I didn't even get none of that, and I was good. Period. Now I do get the excess of the money. It was, but it wasn't to the point. Like I said, I was still doing what I was doing, bro. I was still doing what I was doing. So, of course, we didn't get haircuts. Wasn't nobody cutting hair. You know what I'm saying?
True.
That type of shit. But as far as I was still coming here doing podcasts, we was out there buying all the bleach and all the masks.
Real
you know
talk.
what I'm saying? We was on. So that's that Trump, man. I don't see how y'all voting. How a lot of y'all can still vote for this guy. It's no excuse.
Like knowingly, willingly, wholeheartedly, like, yeah, I'm voting for him.
Yeah, and I do want to get on the people who say they don't nobody deserve your vote. That's kind of another reason why I did the entitlement thing, because when somebody say don't nobody deserve their vote, like they are both the same. Like, why wouldn't she deserve your vote? You'll have to explain that a little more to me, because I understand why Trump don't deserve your vote. I really do. I get it. And this ain't just because, you know, I don't want to vote for him. Because I wouldn't go to enough to say that he don't deserve my vote. If that was the candidate, and he is, then I'm just not voting. I don't want to vote for him. I ain't going to say you don't deserve it. Because, you know, who am I? You probably don't want my vote. You know what I'm saying? But I do think you should consider voting for somebody, because this really do affect you.
That's kind of weird.
Yeah. And give me a reason why. I need to know why she don't deserve your vote. Because I just need to know. I'm trying to figure that out, because she qualified.
She laid her policies out flat.
What's wrong?
Yeah.
You know, and we're talking about, because I didn't even respond when I heard it, but I get it. Like, everybody be trying to come up with something just because, and sometimes just don't say nothing. You know, stay out the spotlight, because you really don't want, you know, you really ain't about that. If you ain't gonna vote, you just not gonna vote. If you like Trump because you like Trump and you don't really know who, because you can like people and not know nothing about them, for real. But if you like him because of what he stand for, then now I gotta look at you kind of
what do you stand for then?
Yeah.
And then, you know, the ones that say don't neither deserve the vote, or I'm not voting for her just because she's black. I think that's that so-called woke community type, and that is in itself says I'm sleep. But okay, if you have to title yourself as the woke generation or the woke whatever, like to me that says you're
sleep
even further.
Yeah,
you know, but
woke too.
Exactly, like, because
We all living this shit.
It's just like, man, I just want to, I don't want to say those are the type of people that I just want to have some, it's like the wow factor or shock value is why they do, you know what I'm saying? Because you're not really making no statement if you can't, as one, explain why neither one deserves your vote. Or you won't vote for her because she's black. If you can't explain that, or you don't have another option to, well, put this person there, or this is who will vote for, you know what I'm saying? It ain't never that. It's just, it's like for shock value, a conversation piece. Like, you know, and now you hear all of them, oh man, I did the research. No, it sounds like you researched what you wanted to research. You didn't do the full landscape. I just need to find one reason not to vote for it.
Right.
And you may have researched and found that one reason to say, you know what, that'll make me not vote for it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, she put black men in jail.
Right.
Now, did she put innocent black men in jail, or did she put
criminals?
That's a difference. That's a deciding factor.
It is.
Now, but you're the same person that say, I won't vote for her just because she black, but I will not vote for her because she put a black man in jail.
Right.
But not the deciding factor was he actually out there doing criminal activity.
Exactly.
Now, an innocent black man, I get your point.
We got something to talk about.
Exactly, but
well, you don't know if they spent shit up there.
Mm-hmm.
To be honest, I do. You just don't want to hear that answer. It's like, no, I grew up in the hood, bro. I'm still in the hood. I see it. That's my boy. Yeah, I'm gonna act like he ain't that man, but he is.
We know. And then she was prosecuted in California,
San Francisco.
We talking about home of the gangs?
Come on, man.
That's where the gangs came from, right?
Hell yeah.
Like, and I'm not talking about all gangs. We know what gangs I'm talking about.
Man, it's
and
everywhere.
The branches of those gangs that are out there. This is California.
Yeah.
Like, you ain't just...
There's big Tookie Williams.
Come on, man.
Yeah, I know. So don't do us like that, man.
Man, it's just a conversation piece of wow factor, shock value.
Yeah.
Because they don't really...
And they be,
and you know, if you make a post that people gonna be like, what the... If we both went on there right now, like, man, I am the richest man in St. Louis.
Man.
People know us for real.
Right.
It's gonna start there.
It's real talk.
Like, man, I just seen them the other day, man. It ain't. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the wow factor type thing. Like, come on, man. You know, somebody was gonna have a reaction for you saying that.
Right. You ain't lying, man. But it is what it is. That's why I say it's America. You can do what you want. That's why I say if we in the Matrix, man, I want to do what I want to do. Because these motherfuckers doing what they want to do.
Obviously.
You know what I'm saying? And it ain't making no sense at all. And some of it, well, I don't know what it is on the Facebook. You got to do a lot of crazy shit to make money off Facebook. That's why I see that's what that is. Because it's like, okay, the shock value, like you say, that's a shocking, that's shock value for your ass.
Mm-hmm.
I hope that you getting paid off of that. God damn.
Wow.
Woo. That's another game, baby.
Man.
I ain't with it.
So the wrong levels to the shit.
Man. Woo. These motherfuckers say, I want all the money. All right.
Fuck that.
Nah, I'm good. I'm not that desperate. All right, and there's just a lot of better ways, man, that we can get some change. You know, it's going to take energy, but it ain't going to have to take that type of energy. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, we need to get up out of here, man. It's about to be 5 o'clock. We went over about an hour, bro.
Oh, wow.
All
Say
day.
shortcut, get your cut short.
All day, every day, man. But, hey, we'll see y'all on the next one, man. I have some more shit for you. I'm looking forward to the next conversation, bro.
Definitely, man. It's philosophy with the council.
All
yeah.
day. We'll see y'all in a minute.
Peace.
Yes, sir.
I got to see who the hell you talking about now.
John Dummy make the beat and over